Yeah, every day I do this, never fear losing. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improving. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. All done inside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
I put that time in, my pride is off the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm tryna get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back, now break away. I'm about to bring it. I ain't never backing down. Coming summer to the place, for my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this ground. I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Coming summer to the place, for my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this ground. See the time, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah. Training getting wilder, channeling it in itself and moving up these mountains. Crossing over, passing bound, for no time to count and keep score. Breaking barriers I never thought I'd cross before. When I get tired on my knees, I gotta dig in it deep. I feel like I'm all alone, it really actually got me. I stand by, actions I went the window. Goodbyes, if you just stood again. Yeah, let's go. How about it, I'm scheming, right round and dreaming. Once I get the feeling, nobody can stop me. Hit it, I'm on gold. All you foes. Once I'm on the road, I'm knocking out of the door. I got the range. If you wanna come and stand up to me, pull up on me now. If you wanna challenge, tell me rookie, run up on me now. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I ain't never backing down. just want
one game. I don't know why. I bought a PS5 with no games to buy. Keep that in mind. They designed to strive to improve load and times. That's all I know. Console exclusives are key. Watch them fly by as they point to PC. Lose the exclusives at the end of the gen. I have no games to play. It's so unfair. Didn't look out below. Throw my console right out the window. Tried to hold on, but I didn't even know. I wasted it all just to watch movies. I spend all my time inside. Now the launch time has died. All I see are ports, just like the PS3. It's reminding me of a memory of a time when I cried so hard
for games at lost. But in the end, it's just got no games. But PS Plus and paid so much. But in the end, it's just got no games.
One game, I don't know why. That feels so hard to get, I just want to buy new games to try while confined inside. But it serves to remind that I bought this brick in spite of the people who had told me not to buy a new console on release. Remembering all the good times with Sony, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize the PS4. The best games were multi-platform, but it all comes back to the goddamn games. I spend all my time inside. Now the launch time has died. All I see are ports, just like the PS3. It's reminding me of a memory of a time when I cried so hard
for games at lost. But in the end, it's just got no games. But PS Plus and paid so much. But in the end, it's just got no games. I put my trust in you. Paid as much as I could pay for all this. There's only one thing I can say. I put my trust in you. Paid as much as I could pay for all this. There's only one thing I can say. I cried so hard for games at lost. But in the end, it's just got no games. But PS Plus and paid so much. But in the end, it's just got no games.
I'm waking up to cocking butts. I wipe my mouth and I tug my nuts. I'm breathing in his testicles. I'm gaping in with eggy nuts and passing out on this prison bud. This is it, the gay apocalypse. Oh homo, I'm fucking butt. I feel it in my soul. You make my pee-pee long. Welcome to the new game, to the new game. Welcome to the new game. I'm the new game. Oh, 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 oh. I'm radioactive, radioactive. Oh, 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 oh. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I raise his ass, it starts to grow. It's a penetration, here I go. Here's the head, it fits right in. Oh, homo. Spanking him, starting guts, and sucking dick till my head's concussed. This is it, the gay apocalypse. Oh, homo, I'm fucking butt. I feel it in my soul. You make my pee-pee long. Welcome to the new game, to the new game. Welcome to the new game. I'm the new game. Oh, 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 oh. I'm radioactive.
All right. Hello, hello. Welcome everyone to the stream. Hello, Master Caster. Hello, Jacob Ghost City Nava. Hello, Parn Mickey. Hello, Spencer Pauly, Mitty, Devastator, Red Hood, Silent Joker, Raptor Fan, Arcana, Black Cobra. How y'all doing? Also, holy shit. Hey, congrats to Fire Paper Mario for being a member for 1 month. Thank you for the subscription, bro. Oh boy, are you guys ready to suffer? Oh, you know the soul's gonna flow to the Arcana. So, I was expecting to get maybe like 2 more videos for today. And I was like, okay, we'll cover the previous Armored Core video. Maybe we'll finish the Dreamcast guy video. Oh, shout out to Mitty being a member for 1 month of the Crustacean Nation. Oh, did you see that Starfield is Dune vid a month ago? Devastator, you were in the stream when I covered it on Monday. My boy, my friend, my confidant. Oh no. So, what the hell was I fucking saying? Hold on a second. Let me just gonna turn that off just so we have that fixed. That's fine. Okay, so I got like a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 fucking videos. I got 5 of them. So we're not gonna finish the Dreamcast guy video from last time because fuck it, I have another one anyway. So I guess the question is, which one are you guys interested in seeing first? Because I got someone defending the Red Dead Redemption port. We got 2 Baldur's Gate videos, so we'll probably only do one of them. I'll probably make a poll for that one. We got a Dreamcast guy video on him talking about Starfield going gold. And we got RGT talking about the truth about Starfield and Xbox. That's probably gonna be the first one we watch regardless. Honestly. But you know what? Hold on. Let's actually get a poll going. Hold on a second. Because I have to do it through the YouTube website because for some reason I can't do it through OBS. It just doesn't give me the option. It just refuses. Weird that. Oh, you ain't. Yeah, dude. You. This fucking Red Dead port's a special one. Is. Huh, that's not. Huh. Alright. Bro, you wanna launch? Thank you. Okay. Launch, thank you. Oh, okay, let us get a poll going. So. Can I change the type of poll? Because I keep getting the fucking yes and no shit. How do I fucking... Hold on a second. What? Oh, I can just... Okay, I see what I can do. Okay. So... So this first poll is going to be for which Baldur's Gate video to cover, because we can only do one. Baldur's Gate X or inclusivity. All right. Here goes the poll. Which Baldur's Gate video should be on the docket for tonight? Well, let me see if I can get this. For some reason, this, why isn't this going on here? Just do that. Take a look. Oh, the inclusivity one's winning quite a bit. All right. Heller, can I boops the crab? If you're okay with pulling back a stump instead of a finger, yeah, go ahead. The Red Dead port is a scam? Yeah, it super is. 100%. Especially now that... I don't know if you guys saw this, but someone managed to get it running on a modded Switch where it's just simply overclocking the fucking components. It's running at a nearly lock 60. So there's no fucking reason. If the Switch can do it, there is no reason the other systems it's on can't run it at 60. Like, fuck off. But hey, whatever you gotta do, right? To fucking do the bare minimum. Holy shit, the inclusivity one is winning quite hard. I'm actually kind of surprised because the microtransaction one was I thought that would be the one that wins. Considering it's about a guy wanting microtransactions in it. But it's also a 17-minute video, so I'm not surprised. Rockstar's more than lazy. Dude, MIDI. So from what I understand, in regards to the studio who did the port for Red Dead 011, they were given a low budget and had very strict and specific guidelines they were forced to follow. So, like, even if they wanted or they could have implemented 6 FPS, they probably would have been allowed to. Hey, Delta. Rockstar fanboys straight up cucks? Oh, yeah, they are. 100%. Yeah, no, I just beat Red Dead 1 last night on my Xbox because I was like, I'm not gonna fucking pay $50 goddamn dollars. You can go fuck yourself. Alright, it looks like the inclusivity videos from all this is gonna work. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's the end of that poll. But now, we're gonna do which video to start with first. So we got Red Dead, Port Defense. We'll do RGT. Xbox Truth, Dream Cut Guy, and Baldur's Inclusivity. Alright, folks. Place your votes. Which video are we gonna watch first? Oh my god. This guy went up so fast. Holy shit. I was thinking about getting a Switch port at Red Dead 1 because I love the game, but my logic couldn't take it. But Bomb Rush Cyberpunk plus Vampires, Virus, and DLC for the same price on Switch. Nice! Those are good those are good gets. I need to pick up Bomb Rush, but I don't know. I got Armored Core next week, and if it was like 25 to 30 bucks, I might have been able to swing. But 40 bucks, I'm like, I'll probably wait a little bit. Yeah, Red Hood. You know what's funny, Red Hood? They actually cut ties with the grocery games after that. No, I'm not gonna cover Synthetic Man's video. That's an hour of fucking autism. I can't handle that shit. Are you insane? Fuck that. Which Rockstar did an actual remaster of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Those games deserve better. All their games deserve better. Like, all of their games deserve better. But Rockstar is just they're just adamant on doing less than the bare minimum. And that's what's so goddamn frustrating. Bully deserves better. Max Payne deserves better. Midnight Club deserves better. Fucking Manhunt deserves better. Hey, Sendo. Welcome to the stream, man. Alright, it looks like the Dreamcast guy video is going to be taking it, so... Yeah, it's like 46 to 25%. I don't think anything else is gonna... Okay. What the fuck? A vote got retracted, huh? What? Yeah, the fact that Nintendo is doing better remasters than Rockstar really says a lot. And it's really depressing, isn't it? Rockstar's gotten lazy since GTA 5. I would say they've gotten lazy ever since GTA Online, because that launched a few weeks after GTA's campaign mode. Okay, I think that's gonna be okay. So Dreamcast guy clearly won. We're gonna do Dreamcast guy. Oh! RC Polygons for the 10! I'm sorry, I fell for the Model for 3 hype machine. I crumbled. I gave the devil Activision money and pre-ordered a $70. I am weak. Forgive me. I can't believe this. How could you do this? No. Honestly, look. I like Modern Warfare 2. I'm probably going to play Modern Warfare 3, but I have the ability to go half on it with a friend, so I don't pay the full 70. And I'm going to be honest, having all those maps come back is pretty nice to see, but, you know. Okay. So let me lower the music. In fact, I'm going to just turn it off. That way it just doesn't. Okay. So we're going to start with Dreamcut Guy.
What's up, Keith?
Talking about Starfield going gold. Oh, Jesus fucking. No, hold on. I can't. No, that's not it. There we go. All right, let's. Oh, no, I want this. Oh, that's better. Okay. Okay, Dreamcast Guy, take it away.
What's up, gamers? Dreamcast Guy here, talking today about Starfield.
Why with the controllers? I don't. Okay. I don't get why he has to keep bringing up the fucking controllers as if like I guess he thinks his fan base has the mental has like object permanence or doesn't have object permanence, so like if they don't see the controller they won't believe that he has an Xbox. I don't know.
Because the game is technically complete. They just announced that Starfield has gone gold.
That's correct. It has gone gold, whatever the fuck that actually happens to mean. Honestly, like I don't know about you guys, but I always felt that gone gold is kind of a worthless statement nowadays, because like all it really is. Oh, Devastator 2 for the $5 Canadian. Heller, why is the love child of a pharaoh and a mole rat on the screen? Dear God, it's uglier than Shrek. Oh. Why am I making it look more attractive? Because we won't be able to get through the video if I don't. Yeah, it's a buzzword. Because all that means nowadays is that it is now ready in the publisher's eyes to ship. It doesn't mean that the game's actually finished. Doesn't mean the game's actually done. At least not like it used to mean that, right? Because like Cyberpunk went gold. That was a fucking trash fire. Jedi Survivor went gold. That was a technical mess. And hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Forspoken also like announce they went gold? And does anyone else remember the entire state of that game? Oh, Black Cobra for the 2. You're welcome, Heller, for that mole rat pick. Yeah, it's a good one. It's probably going to be a standard here. Yeah, so like going gold doesn't really mean anything. It's why I almost feel like it would have been better if they even bother to announce it, you know? Because who gives a shit? Eller, check the DM. What is this? What'd you send, Delta? Jesus. Holy fuck, that's good. Okay, come on, exit. There we go. Alright. I'm hoping Cyberpunk expansion is good because they fixed the game a bit. Well, they're going to be revamping the game entirely with update 2.0. Like they're completely rebuilding a lot of the game's mechanics from the ground up. It's literally why I stopped my playthrough, because I was playing through the game earlier to get ready for the DLC. But now I'm like, when I heard like all the new changes that are coming, I'm like, there's no fucking point. Why even bother? Just wait and start a new game then. Take it with a grain of salt, but apparently Starfield has no bugs. I don't believe that. I saw that RGT video too. I don't trust the guy. I'm pretty sure he's on the Xbox hate wagon. Oh, I haven't watched it yet. I just have it. Quantum Error has gone gold. We all know how that game's going to turn out. Exactly. Yeah, no, like I feel like it's a confident thing to say that Starfield probably had the least amount of bugs compared to previous Bethesda games, because they took the extra year just for polish. But I don't think it's going to have no bugs. There's not a single open world game I can think of that has 0 bugs. Even in Red Dead, which was the most like technically competent game I played, like Red Dead 2, I still experienced a fair amount of bugs during my time with that. Well, I think both sides are wrong, so I think Baldur's Gate looks boring and I think Starfield looks mid. That's fine. If the games aren't for you, they're not for you. It's as simple as that. Heller, I like that Bethesda doesn't abandon their game. Look at Fallout 76, they're improving it. Yeah, Fallout 76 has had actually a massive turnaround. I'm actually kind of impressed with it. Starfield, don't want to say for sure. That's why I try it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because it's also not out. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. But no, like I don't think. I really hate this segment, this idea that like you have to be hyped for a game, or that you have to or you have to be excited for it. Because like, why? Like, if someone's not interested in space stuff, or someone's not interested in Bethesda style of games, like, yeah, okay, they're not going to be interested in Starfield. That's fine, right? Same with Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is fantastic for people like me who love CRPGs, who love Divinity, love Dragon Age. But hey, I'm like, it's not for everyone. It's literally not for everyone. And let's be honest here, a lot of the best games ever made, a lot of them are like that, where they're not made for everyone. They're not going to appeal to everyone, because that's just how it works. All right, Dream Cut guy. Let's fucking get through this.
Means that it's ready for launch. It's going to be printed on discs. You're going to see it at GameStop, and now it's even ready for preload. And people are discussing the idea of this game because, let's face it,
bro, I can't deal with the way he talks in his videos. Like, I know it's an act he puts on in a way to like properly enunciate his words, but God, it's so grating to listen to. I'm very doubtful that Starfield has no bugs since it's Bethesda. We were talking about. Plus, I played Fallout 3, New Vegas 4, Oblivion, Skyrim, and those games have bugs. Yeah, no, every Bethesda game has bugs. Like that's why I said I don't believe that if it has zero. If people didn't encounter it so far, then all right, right? Like he does this to get hate clicks. I'm not surprised.
A lot is riding on this. When was the last time we had a big AAA major success for Xbox? Like, Forza gets good review scores, but what was the last major AAA W?
It shouldn't be echoing. Hold on. I'm a little close to my mics. Maybe it's coming through my headphones. I'll just lean back a bit. I'll just lean back a bit. It's fine. But, well, this thing I want to say Hi-Fi Rush, but I don't think Hi-Fi Rush can, because Hi-Fi Rush is technically it's not a AAA because it's not being charged as one. Like, I don't think Hi-Fi Rush is a AAA. I think it's more of a fucking hell, I can't speak tonight. Not indie, not triple. The one in the middle. So, like, I'm trying... Yeah, that. Double A. But, like... Forza... Damn, I think he's actually kind of right. I can't think of another AAA that they've... Well, Halo came out before Forza Horizon 5, right? And let's be clear, like, Halo's multiplayer launch state was abysmal. Like, it was really fucking bad. Oh! Devastator for the $5 Canadian! Heller, perfection is what the foolish and dumb seek, and nothing can ever be perfect, for perfection is an illusion. Exactly! A known playtester reviewer stated in the Discord 15 hours in, didn't encounter any bugs, and the game is gorgeous. Apparently has approximately 4 hours of tutorial. It's a bit overwhelming. Well, okay, so here's the thing about that. Sometimes people don't notice the bugs because they're so enthralled with a new game. Like because now that I'm a content creator and I do streams of like new games every now and then, and I also just capture my footage if I want to use it in videos. I noticed that, like, hey, sometimes there are bugs that are happening on screen that I don't notice. But after rewatching the footage, I'm like, oh, there's something there. It happened with my Baldur's Gate footage. It happened with Hi-Fi Rush, although that shit was like very minor. But like it's I'd be very, very surprised if there wasn't something, you know?
Halo Infinite back in 2020. It's been a minute, but I want to talk about this because just besides all the console war gobbledygook, I think it's interesting that people are discussing the
People are discussing. Like, bro, just say it normally. People are discussing. Is that so hard? God, why is he like this? Oh, Mitty for the $2.99 Australian. Dreamcast guy rated Fallout 4 a 9 out of 10. Yeah, that's oh. Ugh. Ugh. I'm more concerned about what you do in Starfield. The combat looked mid, so are we just gonna be looting like in Minecraft, building like Fallout? I mean, you have factions, you have the so like if you're talking about like what the narrative is, where basically the main story seems to be about first contact in terms of discovering ancient alien artifacts. They're in terms of like the narrative, though, they're keeping a pretty tight lip on it, which makes sense because. But like, if you ever played Skyrim or Fallout, like. You probably have I think you probably have a good sense of what this game's probably going to be like. It's big on exploration. It's big on some of the RPG aspects. Although Fallout 4 was a major step back in that regard. It looks like they're going. You love Fallout 3 New Vegas? Then okay, you probably have some handle on it then. Oh, Devastator for the 2 Canadian. Hell, the only thing perfect are salt merchants. You know it. I think the combat looked better than any combat Bethesda had. It's definitely they're definitely improving with each iteration. Like Fallout 4, like the best thing about it was its combat, and its combat is also not great. But like, I don't know. We'll have to see, right? Like I don't play Bethesda games for their combat exactly. I play them for like the exploration and like some of the RPG stuff, and sometimes the stories that they're good enough, right? So it all just depends on like what you're expecting out of the game, right? Like I think if you're expecting a sort of like Doom style like combat system, I think you're gonna be severely disappointed.
pressure that's on Bethesda and why Starfield needs to be a hit. Let's go into that. Hope you're having a
No, we're skipping that. We're not doing that. No, put your shit at the end. I'm so tired of this. Put your fucking shit at the end, god damn it. Oh, and I gotta move the mole rat. Shit. Boo. Hope it's good. Hope every game's good. When he gets up to play, so time to complain about all the bad stuff. Exactly, WM. I couldn't have put it better myself. And yeah, I think so here's the thing, regardless of Starfield's like actual quality, I feel like it's gonna be a hit regardless, because Fallout 4 was a massive success, was a massive hit. But as a Fallout game, it really suffered compared to New Vegas and even 3 to an extent. So like I feel like unless it's like Fallout 76 levels of launch trash, like it's gonna be fine.
Starting off, we're here over on the Bethesda Game Studio Twitter account, and they said, hey, the game is finished. Preloads begin tomorrow.
They didn't say the game is finished. They said the game has gone gold. Dreamcast guy, you and I both know that's not what going gold means, my guy.
Money.
Oh, RC Polygons for the 5. If Starfield is good enough, everyone will look over the bugs. Look at Fallout New Vegas, if that game crashes every 5 minutes, but it's people's favorite game. Exactly! Fallout New Vegas, you have to have, at the very least, 3 mods installed. And all of them are related to patching and anti-crashing fixes in order to play that game stable. And even then, you'll still get crashes. But guess what? That game is still one of the best Western RPGs ever made. So, if the positives outshine the negatives, people are going to overlook the negatives. Because that's how it works, right? Hell, Witcher 3 is one of my favorite fantasy RPGs as well from last generation. That game had a fair amount of fucking bugs. Hell, it still has a fair amount of bugs. But god damn it, everything else in it is just so goddamn good, I'm willing to look past it. Do you think Just Cause will ever come back after the disappointment of 4? I don't know. I don't know. Dude, Just Cause 4 sucks so much. It had Just Cause 4 had so much potential because I actually really liked Just Cause 3. They did a really good job with the engine. The graphics were fantastic. The destruction was the destruction was great. The level of interactivity you actually had was really good. And in fairness, Just Cause 4 built on that as well. But the problem is Just Cause 4 was boring. And as I was playing it, I was like, how the fuck did you make a Just Cause game where I am bored while playing it? I play Fallout New Vegas on my Xbox Series S, and I have zero issues playing again. I'm not joking, I'm being dead serious. Well, you say that now, but if I remember correctly, the console version have a really bad, what's the term? Memory leak. That's it. A really bad... fucking hell, why can't I speak today? Could be nerves, because I'm apparently in the goddamn trajectory for the Hurricane Hillary. So that's gonna be fun. May get some flash flooding and strong winds on Sunday and Monday. That's gonna be great. Aren't they making a Just Cause mobile game? What? No, no way. Fuck you if that's true. God, please don't let that be true. We're on fire over here in Canada. Maui's burning to shreds. California's getting their first tropical storm since 1939 in 84 goddamn years. Yeah, I remember the Darksiders 3 freeze shit. Yeah, that was on PlayStation 2. I wonder if they ever fixed that with the PC version.
For Xbox Series X and S, you can also install it pre-done on August 30th for Steam. So,
actually, here's a good question. Why the fuck can we preload it earlier on the Windows, on the Xbox app on PC and the Xbox consoles, but my Steam copy have to wait till the fucking 30th, the day before it launches? What the hell, guys? If I want to allocate 139 gigs of my space for the next couple weeks just to that, I'll fucking do it. You let me. If Starfield gets as high score as Baldur's Gate 3 or close to that, or close player seems, that would be huge. I'd be surprised if it hits 97. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'd be really surprised.
this is pretty great. A lot of us were actually waiting for the Gone Gold announcement because it...
Why? like, I know I paused again really early, but like, I don't understand why people wait for a game to go gold. You know, if there was enough content, I would have made a video clowning on the guy, but it's mostly just 3 fucking known fanboys who fucking talked about how, like, it's us who made the game go gold, as if they think they have any fucking power. But, like, it's such a meaningless title. I'd say 88, close to 90 anyway. Yeah, exactly. That's my prediction. I think it's going to be around, like, the 88, 89 mark. If I had to guess.
It's kind of tradition now. Like, obviously, with Final Fantasy 16, they announced 3 months before it came out, they announced it had gone gold, and then they just did.
Yeah, I also remember they announced that it wouldn't have a day one patch, and then it got one because it needed it badly after the poor performance in the demo. And guess what? It still wasn't very good in terms of performance. The game itself is incredible, but let's be honest here, it performed like shit. Remember J-Dub asking if it went gold? Yeah, well, J-Dub's a grifter, so I'm not surprised.
100 days of polish. This is 15 days before launch, but also, I've heard a lot of game developers that I've had a chance to talk to. Gone gold doesn't quite mean what it meant in the past. It just basically means...
Oh? Hold on, is Dreamcast guy going to echo my fucking sentiments? Hold on, are we about to witness a Dreamcast W? Is the rare Dreamcast guy W in sight, chat?
Back in the day when your game went gold, it literally was finished. You were moving on to work on DLC or the next game. Now, people are always rolling out updates. I think we can we can all be adults here and realize that a lot of Bethesda games are incredibly glitchy at launch. This is probably going to be at least as janky as Skyrim was when it first came out, but...
Nope. Nope. You were so close, but nope. Like, the fact that he had to go so far back to Skyrim and didn't even talk about Fallout 4, because, like, Fallout 4's, like, launch state was actually pretty alright comparatively. Raiden, if you're in the Discord, because I don't know if you were in before I locked it behind the paid tiers, you can just put it in salt. Otherwise, just feel free to @ me on Twitter. Gold meant you had to master this for printing. Yep. No, I was talking to a friend the other day where he never understood what it meant because he's so used to, like, music terms. He was like, wait, doesn't that mean it sells a lot? I'm like, no, it's something way dumber than that, because that would make sense.
A lot of people are basically saying, all right, massive W. PlayStation game size here, saying congratulations. A lot of people just really sharing their hype, sharing their interests.
You know, I'm noticing a trend with Dreamcast Guy's video, and he's just, this is all he does. He just scrolls and, like, look. Like I said before, I do Tales from the Twit Pit, right? I grab screencasts of idiots acting like idiots and I put them on display and I make a little like show out of it, right? But I don't sit on the screen and just live scroll, including all the ones that aren't pertinent to the information. Like you didn't need to do this part. You could have just assembled, if you want to do any sort of work, you could have just, like, assembled a collage of the ones that are most liked or most viewed, like, all sharing the same sentiment, and put it in one massive collage.
Starfield news. But there is stuff like this. Mighty Keith, obviously, very good video game comedian, love his content a lot, very nice dude, and he said, please let Starfield be good. And I feel like this is a very good, straightforward statement of that there is there is a lot of ways that this could go wrong, making such a big, expansive, crazy game. Like,
he's just saying let it be good because like it's not out yet, and we don't know if it's gonna be good. What? Let's keep going.
It's just wild to think about how much they're trying to do, from space pirates to thousands of planets.
No, Dreamcast Guy. God damn it. You really don't think before you say no. It's 1,000 singular 1,000 planets that are procedurally generated, but you also have, which is something you forgot to mention in your last video, by the way, is that they have curated, crafted planets that are part of the main solar system that you will be focusing on for the main story. Like, oh my fucking god. Worst part about Fallout 4 at launch was trying to lockpick with a high frame rate. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I had a friend who just couldn't fucking do shit. Off topic, just ready Musk can't remove the block feature. Yeah, no, he can't, because it'd be a violation of the App Store and the Google Play Store's policies. Yeah, he straight up can't. Which is funny. It's weird how many times he does this sort of thing, where he has an idea of to do something with one of the company he owns, whether it be PayPal, whether it be Twitter, only to find out, no, you can't do that because he's a fucking idiot. You need to be immersive for the space part to matter, because when I play a game, I see it's no different from loading from one room to another, going from one room to another. It doesn't really matter to me, honestly. Like, it's nice that you can, like, because I enjoyed No Man's Sky, especially now after all the updates. And look, it's nice being able to seamlessly go from space to the planet, but it's also not needed, man. Especially when you play a Bethesda game like Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas or even 76 to an extent, and you play those games on a modern SSD. Guess what? You're loading those areas in like 1 to 2 seconds. It doesn't matter. Like, it means nothing. Like why does it care? Like, who cares, right? It gets tedious. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest too. When I have my bases built in No Man's Sky, and I need to go to the space station, you know what I don't do? I don't get in my ship and fly to it physically because that takes too long. No, I go to my house where I put the teleporter and I teleport to the system station because it's faster. Yeah, I did see No Man's Sky is getting a new update. I'm curious as to what the fuck it is. The same guy that gave Cyberpunk a 9 out of 10 around launch and that the game went gold, but I'm still pretty excited for the game and I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah. They ever fixed No Man's Sky? WM, they not only fixed it, they improved it insanely. I would recommend you check out a video called this. It's old by now. Like ever since this video launched, there's been like 10 plus like giant content updates to the game. But check out Internet Historians, the Engoodening of No Man's Sky. It's like a 50-minute video. He breaks down the lead up to No Man's Sky, the overall state, the hype, everything about it. Like it's a fantastic video. But yeah, No Man's Sky is actually a really damn good game now.
Crazy ecosystems. There's a lot of ways that this could break. There's a lot of ways it could be good as well, obviously. The bigger the game, the more potential it has to make it so you can create your own stories. But I know a lot of people are nervous of like, okay, if you're making the biggest...
Oh, Tracetown, welcome to the Crustacean Nation, sir! Enjoy those emotes as well as access to the community Discord, the Crab Shack. Hope to see you in there soon. Oh, well, Star Citizen is just a fucking money laundering scheme. That game is never going to be finished. I am convinced that Star Citizen is a money laundering scheme. Jesus, 17,000 hours in No Man's Sky? Pardon me, key? That's insane. Hello, why Pony still salty they want to review Bomb Starfield? Because they're pathetic. Because they're pathetic. Like your first mistake, right, is trusting Metacritic at all, because who gives a fuck? Because most of the time, reviewers either love something that doesn't really deserve it, or they hate something that doesn't really deserve it. So already, like the critic part, who gives a shit? But when you go to the user side, the fact that anyone can leave a review without proof that they own the game or that they or that they bought it is like, why would you take that part seriously? And
Money, money, money.
what is going on this week? Tracetown for the 10 gifted membership. Holy shit. Thank you, my man. Welcome all 10 of you to the Crustacean Nation.
Money, money, money.
Jesus Christ. I listen to Steam reviews over Metacritic. Yeah, no, Steam reviews are way more trustworthy. And even then with Steam reviews, you can see how many hours people place, so you can actually decide whether or not to take that review seriously or not, right? So if you see like a review downvoting and you only have like 0.5 hours in the game, fuck that guy. Who gives a shit? We know how much you played. We can see it. Right? But then you see a guy who has thousands of hours in the game. You could be like, okay, I can trust this guy knows what to say. My only complaint with Steam reviews is I don't like that it's a straight thumbs up and thumbs down metric. Because there are some games where I'd recommend this, but either not at the price or later down the line when they fix it, right? Like I would say Ready or Not is a good example. Ready or Not is a really good, really realistic SWAT shooter. But the state, it's still in early access, and it's a lot of money. It's like 45, I think $50, I think. And I'm like, I would rather, I would give that a medium if I could, right? Where it's like, get it on sale or wait till there's more content. But the fact you can only do thumbs up or thumbs down, I feel like is a little limiting, you know?
Money, money, money.
Heller, what types of mods are you hoping for in Starfield? Mass Effect and Star Trek mods, mostly.
Money, money, money.
Exclusives get unfair treatment because they get hate bombed or rated by console fanboys. Exactly! That's what pisses me off. Like people like to think that I hate PlayStation exclusives. Like, no, I actually like a lot of them. Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. I like The Last of Us 1. I love the Infamous games. But I'm also not treating them like the second hand of God, right? And saying like they're the pinnacle of games mechanics. Like, no, they're very good, very curated experiences, but they're also very similar to each other, which makes them kind of just boring after a time, you know? Like, hell, hey, here's a fucking hot take. Days Gone is incredibly underrated. I think Days Gone is one of Sony's better exclusives. The biggest problem that game had was that it had to launch on a PS4, and the PS4 could not handle that game. But playing it on a PS5 with 60 FPS or on a PC where you can actually, you know, like have it running at a good state, it's a damn good open world zombie game. I like it a lot. It's basically zombie Far Cry. Okay, the fucking bot's broken again. Hold on a second. It's still fucking. Oh my god. Bot, are you done? Nope, you're not. Okay. Okay, there we go. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, bot. You want to fucking calm the fuck down? Days Gone all started really slow. Yeah, that's the other thing. It starts really, really slow. No. I like Days Gone a lot. I think it's definitely one of the better ones. I miss the Infamous games. The games were great. Dude, I would love to see 1, 2, and Festival of Blood be on the current gen or even PC where it fucking runs good. Where it doesn't run like shit. Because they still don't run well on the PS3 emulator, which is a shame. That's probably the biggest, like, disappointment. Dude, Prototype 3 would be fucking sick. Oh my god, I would love Prototype 3. Or hell, in the current trend of remakes, just remake Prototype 1. Infamous 2 was in a fantasy version of New Orleans called New Marais. But it was essentially New Orleans.
Game possibly ever. Is it going to be the best game ever?
No. Oh, you tweet something at me? Hold on, let me grab that. Close that. You know, Twitter ever wants to fucking load. That'd be nice. I'd appreciate that. There it is. Wait. There's another Starfield is doomed video? Are you fucking serious? Okay. 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 I don't think we'll cover that right now. We don't have time, but I think that'll be a video. I think that'll be a video. 100%. Jesus fucking Christ. Metal Gear Solid is the best game series ever. Don't ban me saying that. Why would I ban you? You are objectively correct. We stand Metal Gear in this household.
Now, I like this because Mighty Keith also followed it up and said, if Starfield is good, we all win. If it's trash...
Oh, meat pie for the 5 Australian. I want Microsoft to bring back Ninja Gaiden and Brute Force. I would love to see Ninja Gaiden return. I don't know if Ninja Theory's... No, not Ninja Theory. Team Ninja's going to after the success of Neo. But then again, Wo Long wasn't great, but they're also working on Rise of the Ronin, so... And let's be honest, Neo was kind of a spiritual successor to Ninja Gaiden anyway, so... I feel like there's no need to anymore.
Then Bethesda is truly lost. Now, some...
Yeah, but...
People are mad about this because people are going, okay, some gamers are being too hard on Bethesda, but consider the fact that what's the last Bethesda game that came out? Actually, consider this. It's Redfall.
Okay, and Redfall is... Hold on. Redfall is not a Bethesda-developed game, dude. It's just published by them. That's Arcane. That's on Arcane. And Arcane's last game before that, Deathloop, wasn't very good either. Oh, Devastator for the $2 Canadian. Hell, I hope Microsoft buys Sunset Overdrive. I believe Insomniac owns the rights to that, so they're not going to sell that. Yeah, like what? Like, bro, like, Bethesda Game Softworks, the guys who make Fallout and Skyrim and Starfield, they're not Arcane, Dreamcast guy. You know that, right? You're aware that they're different fucking games, right? Different studios, made by different people. The only thing about that game that has Bethesda's name on it is the publishing aspect of it. And while it should have been canceled, let's be honest here, Redfall was one of the multiplayer games that was pushed by their parent company, ZeniMax. That's why we got Fallout 76, why we got Elder Scrolls Online, that's why we got Redfall. Because they wanted an online, like, games as a service juggernaut. And Redfall, unfortunately, was one of those games. So no, it's not on Bethesda, it's on ZeniMax, the parent company. Why do people constantly forget that Bethesda is owned by goddamn ZeniMax before they were bought by Xbox? Why do they constantly forget that? I don't understand. Is it really so hard to keep basic information like that in the back of your mind, especially if you're a content creator? Tracetown, please. Tracetown. Tracetown for the gifted 10 memberships again! Holy shit, congrats to all of you! Welcome to the welcome to the Crustacean Nation, y'all! Jesus Christ. Well, even then, Red Hood, you're talking about, like, you mean Fallout 76, my guy? Because Arcane made Redfall? Like, even then, that's more on, like, Bethesda Studios, the guys who are making Starfield, who made Elder Scrolls, made Fallout, they didn't make 76. That was an in-house studio at fucking at fucking ZeniMax. Or no, it was one of the sister studios, because the main studio that's making Starfield is Maryland. And it wasn't Maryland who made 76. It was one of the sister studios. Like, yeah, Bethesda Austin made 76. Thank you, Jacob. Yeah. Like, it's not even, like, even then, that's the closest equivalence he can have, and even then, it wouldn't be accurate.
Money.
Oh! RC Polygons for the $5! I believe 76 was the last Bethesda studio game. I believe the main studio was Bethesda Austin. No, the main studio is Maryland. I realize your Chief Test a little behind, so you're probably updated now. Excuse me. But yeah, no, Bethesda Austin was is one of the sister studios. And yeah, in fairness to Fallout 76, it's a much better game now. Like, I actually play with my friends every now and then. The Wastelanders update was good, and the Brotherhood of Steel stuff is actually pretty neat. Oh, yo, this water is delicious.
The worst games ever. Redfall is one of the lowest rated games ever on Steam.
And well deserved, because that game is trash. Fuck Redfall. You know what's funny? I was thinking, man, maybe I should stream it as to, like, you know, just let you guys experience my suffering. But then I saw the install size, I saw the required system requirements. I'm like, fuck that! I don't have time for this. 100 gigs, they won't even fucking run well on my system. Fuck that. I think Overwatch 2 overtook Redfall. You mean in terms of reviews on Steam? Yeah, but I still think Redfall is the worst game, because Overwatch 2 at least plays well. Right? Like it's functional. Like, a lot of the issues with Overwatch 2 is mainly regards to the weird balancing and monetization decisions they made. Hella versus Remnant from the Ashes. I'm still playing Remnant 2, so I'm probably not going to go back to From the Ashes anytime soon. Like, hell, I would love to stream Armored Core 6 next week, but because, like I said, Dave and I, we go half on a lot of games that we're interested in. One of them is Armored Core. We're going to go half of that on PlayStation. And, like, so, like, I don't want to stream it from the PlayStation, because when I streamed FS16, that was an awful experience. Because I had to use a shittier mic. I couldn't have this whole setup. Like the way PlayStation handles its chat system is really bad. Like maybe if I manage to get a key cheap enough next week on PC, I'll double dip, right? But then I also have like I there's too much stuff, because I also have to save up to upgrade my PC. I just don't have time. No, Armored Core 6 looks fucking sick. I can't wait. I'm so happy it's back. Yeah, exactly. Sony had a trademark for Sunset Overdrive, so Microsoft cannot buy the IP. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Exo Mecha look cool if that game ever actually comes out. So you know about Armored Core. What is Exo Mecha? I don't. What is that? Hold on. Hold on a second. I'm gonna look that up real quick, because I don't know what that is. Exo Mecha. Next generation multiplayer game with giant mechs. Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PC. Huh. Huh. This looks... The fuck? Mitty, what did you do? Mitty? Mitty just gifted me Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. You fucking mad lad. Mitty! You mad lad! Thank you! Alright, I'll be streaming Armored Core 6 next week! Oh my fucking god! Holy shit. Bro, we're not even halfway through the Dreamcast guy video. Holy shit, thank you. I really do appreciate it, my man. Thank you so much. Holy shit, first Starfield, now this. Jesus Christ. Speaking of, I am not going to be streaming Starfield because my CPU is below the minimum, so I'm worried I won't even be able to launch the damn game. Or at least not run it well, so like I'll probably stream Starfield when I upgrade my PC in like November. Like do like a separate playthrough, like modded, like all out the shit. But like I literally I was having trouble streaming Halo for some reason, right? So I was like, ah. Now I have no excuses. You're right, Eripa. You're correct. Now I have no excuses. Okay, Dreamcast guy, let's get through this. We can go to more entertaining videos. So far, this is pretty boring. Is your PC weaker than next gen console? Not exactly, but like WM. I don't know how familiar you are with PC tech. I have a 1080 Ti, which is still a pretty strong graphics card, and I have an i7-6700K a processor, and it's just like, to be fair, the minimum processor for Starfield is only a 6800K, so it's like it's barely up there. So I'm probably not really gonna have a problem with it. I could probably brute force it with the 1080 Ti. But like as games get more and more unoptimized, I'm like, and now I'm getting more into streaming, right, and video editing, because I never thought my channel would take off this fast. Like I gotta like upgrade, so I'm gonna get I'm thinking about getting an i9 1300 series. Post Starfield runs on my Xbox Series X. I think we all do. Is your internet good, Craig? You might be able to cloud it. Yeah, my internet's pretty good. I get 1,000 megs of speed, so I should be able to do that, but God, I don't. Here's the thing: cloud playing and then streaming on top of that, that might strain it a little bit. Yeah, I pay out the ass in my fucking for my internet. I do have Spectrum. That's the other problem. I pay for 1,000 megs, but a lot of times I don't actually get that because their fucking infrastructure is so goddamn bad. I should say it's megabits, not bytes. Those are two completely different units of measurement. All right, Dreamcast guy, let's Yeah, exactly. Get back to work. Exactly.
The AI is broken. The co-op constantly desynced. I mean, the game was so freaking busted that I had vampires that would not only die, they would just float around. Their character models would just float through textures.
Yeah, no, I am not going to argue with him on Redfall. Redfall is fucking trash. That game straight up should have been canceled. I think we can all agree on that. Redfall is fucking dog shit.
Redfall was so incomplete, and it's still not done. It's been months since Redfall came out, and Bethesda released a couple tiny patches, fixing it up a little bit, but
It's not Bethesda, it's Arcane. Stop saying Bethesda. They just published the damn thing. They just funded the goddamn project. They didn't. Dude, why are they like this? Why are they like this? Why is he like this, guys? If you want to argue that Bethesda should have had the due diligence to cancel the damn project, that'd be one thing, and I would actually agree with you. But Bethesda isn't in charge of the patches. It's Arcane. Because they're the ones who made the fucking game. They're the developers, Dreamcast guy. How is it that you make these videos so often, you're so entrenched in video game news media, and yet you don't even know who is actually applying the patches and who are the developers and who are the publishers? How the fuck are you going to sit here and pretend you know what you're talking about when you can't even do basic research? Like guys, am I crazy? Am I the crazy one? My brain's not working. I can't remember the name of the PS game that came out recently that was as bad as Redfall. That's either Forspoken or Babylon's Fall. Unless you mean an actual like in-house exclusive, in which case Gran Turismo 7 maybe? Forspoken? Okay, yeah, Forspoken is Forspoken's really bad. Dude, I watched In a Historian's Forspoken explained video. Like, god, that shit's great. If you keep covering Dreamcock, you'll eventually be the crazy one. I have gone past the point of insanity long ago. I'm expecting too much? Damn. Quantum Error will be PlayStation's Redfall? Yeah, probably. Dude, Quantum Error looks like... I'm sorry, like I don't like to rag on especially indie developers, but it's like I look at that game, I'm just like, what are you thinking with this? Actually, do we even know the price of it? Like, do we know how much Quantum Error is going to be? Because that's a full price game. Then Jesus Christ. You can't even get past the DLC for Forspoken? That's wild, admitting, considering from what I've heard, it's only 3 hours. I'm sorry, what, Beasto? He's excited for Quantum Error? Dreamcast guy is excited for Quantum Error? Your Quantum Error... There's no way Quantum Error is fucking 70. There is no fucking way Quantum Error is going to be 70. No fucking way. Hold on, no. I'm actually looking this up right now. No. There's no fucking way. There is no fucking way Quantum Error is goddamn $70. God, now this is just gonna be in my fucking search history. Quantum Error price. PlayStation Store. Let's take a look at this. No price. No price on the PlayStation Store. Bro, if they charge 70, holy shit. If they charge 70 for that trash, holy fuck. Yeah, Quantum Error does look like an asset flip, yeah. And you know what's funny? You know what the worst part about asset flips is? You can use store-bought assets as long as you change them and update them in a way to make it look somewhat unique to what you're trying to go for, right? Because that it's actually a decent tool for game developers who are getting into the realm of making 3D space games. But you got to put work in, my guy. But some of those stuff that they've seen, I swear to God, I've seen on the asset store, unabashed, unchanged, unaltered. Check Discord real quick. All right, Black Cobra, what the fuck did you send? Oh my God, he is hyped for Quantum. Are you fucking serious, dude? What is wrong with you? Quantum Arrow is like one of those games you would see on one of those RTX Remake 4K channels. 100%. Yeah, Mitty, the ponies only care about Quantum Error only because the studio would console war. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. And I'll give him this. That was a good business decision because it got people talking about their game. Let's be honest, guys. If they weren't console warring, none of us would have heard of Quantum Error. We would have just saw it on the store when they'd be like, oh, that looks weird. Okay. Like, no one would have given a shit about Quantum Error. But hey, all of a sudden you start appealing to a certain loud demographic that's popular on YouTube right now. Hey, all of a sudden we're getting attention. We're constantly trending. We're getting traffic and engagement. Wow. Huh. Funny that.
Arcane Austin has not done anything to actually make that game playable.
Oh my God, he finally mentioned Arcane Austin. Yeah, now stick with that, please.
And that is technically the last Bethesda game we got.
No, it isn't. If you want to get technical, if we're talking about stuff that Bethesda published or just a part of, the expansion Necron for ESO is now the latest Bethesda game to come out. After all, hey, it has their name on it, right? Even though that's mainly ZeniMax. Just like, even though Redfall has Bethesda's name on it, it's mainly Arcane. Like this is like, okay, this is like blaming the studio in charge of porting Red Dead Redemption 11 for what it is, when it was actually Rockstar's decision. Rockstar gave them a shoestring budget and gave them very specific guidelines according to a lead developer from that studio, which is why I don't blame those guys, because they worked with what they could have.
What's before that? I guess you could say that Bethesda Austin also did Fallout 76, which I heard eventually got good, but I didn't really care for that. Now,
hold on a second. Was it Austin that did 76? I think that's correct, right? Yeah, Austin. Yeah, okay. I just had to make sure.
There is some very hardcore Xbox fanboys that are saying this is so good and that PlayStation fans should not even, I guess, look at this game. PlayStation fans need lots of cutscenes. They have a short attention span for the gameplay, constant explosions, and that mandatory third-person camera that makes them feel warm and fuzzy inside. So they're just saying, all right, guys, if you own...
Fucking General Mid is such a clown. Like, no. See, this is why Xbox fanboys can be just as cringe. Because, no, buddy, it wasn't meant for PS fans. It's never meant for PS fanboys. Because PS fanboys don't play games. They like watching movies and playing Twitter. But, hey, a lot of my friends, guess what? They're only on PlayStation, and they're interested in this game, and they're actually thinking about getting a PC or an Xbox to play it. Whether they can afford to is another question entirely, right? But it's like... But I see Dreamcast guys trying to get into the Salt game. Trying to encroach my territory, buddy? Huh? What you doing there?
A PlayStation and a PC, don't buy Starfield. The Xbox people are just straight up saying this.
Wait, hold on a second. Let me roll that back. What do you say?
Mandatory third-person camera that makes them feel warm and fuzzy inside. So they're just saying, all right, guys, if you own a PlayStation and a PC, don't buy Starfield. The Xbox people are just straight up saying this game isn't for you.
Well, like I said, he wouldn't be exactly wrong if he specified fanboys, right? Because there are people who are PlayStation fans who aren't fucking delusional fanboys like the ones we cover, right? Hell, there's a guy on my Discord, that PlayStation gamer. He's not a fanboy. He rightfully calls out PlayStation when they fucking call shit out, but he does like a lot of PlayStation stuff. Like I said, I like a lot of PlayStation stuff, but I'm also going to call them out. Sorry, I would call myself a fan even, but I'm also just a fan of games, really. But like there's a difference between fans and fanboys, right? You can be a fan of something and not be a fucking crazy person. Yeah, exactly. The PlayStation gamer's a cool dude. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest though, he needs to work on his thumbnail game. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real, my dude. You like dude, download Psy 2. It's a free fucking Photoshop tool. I've been using it for years. It's fantastic. Yeah, Sony fanboys say the same thing about you if you own an Xbox, PC, or PlayStation games. Yeah, exactly. They say the exact same thing. Like General Mid is just the Xbox version of that same coin.
This is for Xbox only. This feels like a weird statement. Obviously, this guy, he's probably just trolling. I've seen this guy troll a lot. He absolutely hates PlayStation. In the comments here, he's talking about how it's an insult to even say that you owned a PlayStation.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, no. I think we can all agree General MLD is a fucking clown. He's the Xbox Dreamcast guy. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. They sure do love the movie cutscenes. They could never hack it exploring in a game like Starfield. Need those cutscenes every 3 minutes. Very weird. I did have a chance to talk to Hugo Martin, the director of Doom Eternal. I hung out. He and I filmed a video together that I think is going to go on some Bethesda YouTube channel.
Holy shit! What? Off topic. So Reforged asked for a Starfield review copy and he got denied for it. And what is his and what if his friend asked and copy and he got approved? Reforged still salty about it. Well, yeah, dude. When you make your entire basis of your channel just solely focus on unfairly or even just hating on like one brand, and you're popular enough, the brand's gonna be like, yeah, no, we're not gonna give you a code. Just like what PlayStation did with Survivor, where like Survivor was constantly giving their games low scores. They're like, okay, clearly this guy doesn't like our games. He doesn't need he doesn't need a key. PlayStation fanboys praise that move, but all of a sudden they're fucking condemning it now. General Mid WMC, he's just a fucking Xbox fanboy. Was on Twitter. Like someone said, think of him as the Xbox Dreamcast guy. That's a pretty apt statement, honestly. Oh, you sent the clip, Black Cobra? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's the same thing with oh my god, what's his name? Skill Up. Right, where Skill Up didn't get a code, and then people like were wondering like why, because he's usually a pretty fair reviewer. Like I wonder why. And then there was that clip of him on the Layman Gaming Show where he straight up said like he was gonna be, because of 76, he's gonna be outright hostile on whatever next game Bethesda makes. And it's like whether he's joking or not, hey, whatever, right? Like he could be joking, he could be making a joke, because the Layman Gaming Show is meant to be more of a laid back thing for him. But at the same time, I feel like if you're a big reviewer like that, you should be careful about what you're fucking saying, right? Like, look, if I get codes, if I don't give a shit. So I don't care what I fucking say about certain developers, right? Who gives a fuck? If I'm interested in the game, I'll buy it. If I get a key, cool. But if not, whatever. But like, I don't know what he thought was gonna happen when he said that. And here's the thing: if like whether you're okay with publishers and developers like not giving keys to certain acts of people because they may be mean to them, like whether you're okay with that or not, that's up to the person, right? But what we can say is you should at the very least be consistent. I get that people say bad stuff on a live, but how do people mess up a pre-recorded video that can stop for putting it out? You know why, WM? It's because most of these people who do that, they don't rewatch it. Basically, you must give PlayStation games the perfect score no matter what flaws you have or get blacklisted. Yeah, well, it's funny you bring it up, Trix. I remember like some publishers, God, I can't speak. Some journalists have come out and have said that some of them, like I think it was around IGN, the IGN offices or GameSpot. It was one of those publications. But it talked about how like they are kind of afraid of giving PlayStation games a lower score because they're afraid they may get blacklisted. Whether that's true or just them being paranoid is another case entirely, right? Because so far, I think the only people who've been blacklisted from getting reviews from PlayStation was Survivor, right? Like, is there anyone else? I saw that clip with Reforged Gaming. Surprised the smaller channel dude on his show got a key for Starfield with him. Well, yeah, but like I said, when you're constantly fucking ragging on the company and the developers who are making the game that you request a key for, you really shouldn't be surprised if you don't get one, right? All right, we're almost done with the Dreamcast guy video. We're about halfway through. Let's just fucking finish it up. Synthetic Man spent 1 hour calling Baldur's Gate woke, only to say it's one of the best games this year. It was strange. Yeah, I've heard that shit was wild. I don't know. If the video wasn't an hour, I'd fucking cover it, but it's an hour of that guy, and I fucking can't. I fucking can't with that shit.
Camera Crew did like an interview thing with me, and he was talking to me about Starfield. This is from Hugo Martin, the director of Doom Eternal, and he said he's had a chance to play Starfield because obviously he works with id, which is part of Bethesda and all that, and he said the game is great. He did tell me it's a kind of game that you're supposed to like sit down and play, though. You gotta focus. It's a long game with a lot to do. You gotta sit there and focus.
Yeah. Okay. It's an RPG, so yeah, it's not a play for 3 minutes and then you're good. Yeah, I don't know why it's echoing. I really don't. Hold on, maybe if I just lower the fucking audio of Dreamcast guy, just the video's just lower like a little bit. Let me see, how's that?
But if Hugo Martin, the legend.
Oh, he's red barring quite a bit. Hold on, yeah, I gotta fucking. Yeah, you know, so through Dragonborn, yeah, his mic is fucking crackling. I think his wire's messed up. I'm gonna put it down to -8 decibels. That should be fine.
Legendary director himself, the Rip and Tear master, says the game is good. It increased my hype. Whenever that video comes out, I'm sure I'll like talk about it because it was cool to be interviewed by Hugo Martin, who says he watches the channel. Hugo, if you see this video,
oh, please don't tell me Hugo watches fucking Dreamcast guy. I hope to God that's not true. Oh, Starfield's a long game like Skyrim. Who would have figured? Yeah, right? Wow.
It was super cool hanging out with you, man. I love Doom Eternal, and I love what you do, but it was also super weird that you were talking about watching the honest reviews. I am going to be doing...
Oh, okay, so he watches the honest reviews. Okay, he watched specifically the review stuff.
A brutally honest review of Starfield when it comes out. I'm definitely excited for it. I'm definitely going to be...
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, my dude. You shouldn't be putting out honest reviews of long RPGs, because... Hey, guys, remind me of... Hold on, I'm just going to look it up. Hold on. I'm just going to fucking... real quick, because he put out the brutally honest review of Baldur's Gate really fast, which I feel like even IGN only did a review in progress just recently, because you can't cover that game like that fast. There's just too much. Let me see when he put out the brutally honest review of Baldur's Gate. 11 days ago. So he put it out on the 7th. And Baldur's Gate released on Baldur's Gate? August 31st. Yeah, that's not, I'm sorry, that's not like unless you're playing the game non-stop for those 7 days, there is no there is no way he saw enough to properly like critique it. Like Mischief, he's still working on his Baldur's Gate video, and I think he said he had like over 230 gigs of fucking footage alone. I hate when YouTubers title their video honest reviews. Yeah, it feels a little Didn't know Rufus from Kim Possible made a channel. Good for him. Hey, just what they booked to the stream. You know, it's funny, Reforged's talking a lot of shit about Frit viewership, and this motherfucker barely gets any views. You sit your ass down, Jimmy Neutron head ass, bro. Oh my god, ever since someone said he looks like Jimmy Neutron, I can't unsee it. God.
Pre-installing it. I am going to try and get an early code so I can actually have time to go into this, because even now, 15 days before release, they're saying Starfield is going to have what a...
Listen, man, all I'm going to say is, considering your previous titles, like Starfield looks like trash, you call Starfield the next Redfall, as Xbox given up, don't be surprised if you don't get a code. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, if you have to say you're honest without prompt, you're not honest. Exactly. Exactly. It's like, even though I don't agree with a lot of skill ups like latest reviews, like I feel like he's kind of fallen off in terms of his reviewing prowess. I can at least attest that he's honest, right? Like, you listen and I'm like, okay, I understand your thoughts on this. I get it. Because he also goes into depth. Like, how long was the Baldur's Gate review? How long was your Baldur's Gate review, Dreamcast guy? It's only 11 minutes! How the fuck are you gonna cover a RPG as big as Baldur's Gate in just 11 minutes? You're not. You can't. You can't. Hell, when I did my fucking Cyberpunk video, when that game released, that was 53 minutes. And only 10 minutes of that was talking about the history of CDPR and explaining how we got to the point of why it released in the state it did. And even then, I could have gone way longer. The fucking Oompa Loompa. Oh my god. Oh yeah, didn't he praise the fucking GTA remaster, Tariq? Have you went down to Mr. Matty Plays rabbit hole? No, I have not. But yeah, no, like it's why, like, it's funny you bring it up, Silver Rock. It's why, like, my main like game review series is called Thoughts Regarding, because it's not much of a review. It's more like giving you my thoughts or impressions on what I have played, right? Because, like, my reviews, like the ones I want to do, they tend to be long. The Cyberpunk one was long. The retrospective on Final Fantasy was 43 minutes. Even then, that wasn't nearly as long as it probably should have been. But that was more talking about my experience with it and how, and like the history of the studio, which I actually like doing. I'm probably going to do another one of those soon. I might do one for Endwalker, actually, since Dawn Trail is coming up. He praised Gran Turismo 7. I'm not surprised. He gave GTA a 9 out of 10. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. Yeah, no, like the thing, WM skill up, it's really strange sometimes how sometimes he can either hit the nail on the head, right, and just perfectly pinpoint why a game is good or dog shit. And then there's times where I question his ideas. Like when he reviewed both Valhalla and Watch Dogs Legion, games I played both of. Only one of them I finished, right? And he lambasted Valhalla rightfully for a lot of things. Oh, RC Polygons for the 5. I bet DC Dreamcast guy would upload his review of Starfield 3 hours after the release of the game, called the game trash while not finished the first planet. It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. But what I was saying was that he rightfully like called out a lot of the problems with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, right? A lot of problems that I also noticed that I fucking hate. But then he went on to praise Watch Dogs Legion, even though Watch Dogs Legion had the exact same issues, but was infinitely worse from a gameplay standpoint. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, it's super strange. It was super strange and super surreal to see. And at that point, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take everything he says with a grain of salt, right? Because that's just how it be sometimes. I don't know, guys. Should we even continue this, or should we just keep going, or should we move on? I feel like we saw what needs to be seen in this video. I didn't really like his Sonic Frontiers review, even though the game is fine, just needed more content. Yeah. Move on. Yeah, that's what I'm figuring. Alright. Maybe one day we'll be able to finish Dreamcast Guide video, but not today. Let's do the Red Dead video. Because I really want to fucking hear this guy defend the Red Dead port. I really want to fucking hear this.
Hey, before the video starts, I just want to say that...
Bro, what is your audio? Bro, what is this guy's audio? Why?
This video was actually supposed to come out like a couple days ago, but I'm kind of bad when it comes to, you know, procrastinating and such, so I haven't worked on it quick.
I don't care. Why would you... Why? Okay. Okay, as someone who also is bad at keeping a schedule for his videos, you don't fucking talk about it. You don't fucking say that shit in your video because who cares? People will watch the video when it's out, if it's out timely. Like, don't put that shit in. Just don't... Why even acknowledge it? Why even admit to it? Don't talk about it. It's as simple as that, my guy.
Enough, so it's out a little late, but hopefully that won't ruin the quality of the video.
It's already ruined by this weird still image of Arthur Morgan that I suspect it looks edited, and your dog shit mic quality. I gave a Sony Pony a fake Starfield spoiler and he bought it. Carla, even as a joke, don't do that. Don't fucking fake spoiler people. Don't fucking do that shit. Even if it's fake, like don't do that shit. We can't you can't complain about people spoiling shit for you if you're gonna go and engage in the exact same shit. Don't do that. You should have used my edited image of Arthur Morgan. Ain't that the truth, Dismal Dave?
Yeah. Anyways, back to the video, I guess.
That's 29 seconds that didn't need to be in here, my guy. You could have just not had any of that.
Or beginning of the video, I guess.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just get the fuck out of my sight. A few days ago, I was...
Huh? Wow, man's got the charisma of a tadpole, doesn't he? Do you want to bet the dude doesn't have a script? For that part, definitely not, because Jesus fucking Christ, that was some rambling nonsense.
I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 when something special happened. I got a notification from Rockstar that absolutely made my day. It was the announcement that Red Dead Redemption 1 was going to be re-released for PS4 and Switch together with Undead Nightmare. So...
And minus the multiplayer for $10 or $20 more. Wow! Wow, boy! Buy it on Xbox 360 because that boost on Series X to 4K 30. Yeah, exactly. There was no, like, if you have an Xbox console, there was no fucking reason to buy this thing. You're literally paying more for less.
Like any other person, I opened YouTube and Google to see what other people thought about the news.
I don't specifically go on YouTube and Google to see what people talk about. Because I'm on Twitter, I just happen to see what people are saying about it.
And what I saw shocked me. People were furious, calling it a selfish cash grab.
Because it is. Like, here's the thing. Even if they didn't want to do a remaster in the Red Dead 2 engine, right? At the very least, this should have been on... This should have had a native PS5 version. It should have been on PC and should have been running at 60 FPS. Minimum. Minimum. If you didn't want to do a remaster, the port should be able to do that. Especially because, as we found out, this game can't even run at 60 on a goddamn Switch. Using a modded Switch that allows people to just uncap the frame rate and just overclock it just a little bit, the Switch runs it. So if the Switch can potentially run the damn thing at 60, why the fuck can't the PS4 or on the PS5 or on the Xbox consoles, or hell, just bring the damn thing to PC? It is 100% a cash grab. Or as Arepa says, just emulate on PC for Red Dead 1. Yeah, Xenia, I believe, the Xbox emulator, runs it pretty well. Hell, Ryujinx got it working now. Oh my god, I can't believe... I grabbed this video, but I still can't, even as we're here, as we're looking at it, I can't believe someone is actually defending this piss poor attempt at appeasing Red Dead fans.
And claiming that Rockstar hadn't even reached their lowest expectations. And I just thought, what the actual fuck is wrong with you guys?
We don't mindlessly suck out corporations and we see this for what it is? Let's be clear. Last of Us Part 1, the remake, that was a cash grab too. But you know what? At least it looked better. At least it ran at 60. It wasn't locked back to 30. Granted, the remaster on PS4 also runs at 60. But how did Rockstar do worse than what Sony commissioned to do? Because it was literally cheaper than remaking Uncharted 1. In case you guys don't know this, the idea originally for a remake of one of Naughty Dog's games was going to be Uncharted 1. That's what they wanted to do. But Sony didn't want to spend all the money and resources that would take to remaking that game. So they decided to do The Last of Us because the code is there. All they need to do is just drop basically the fucking textures onto that code because the game plays exactly the same as the PS3 and remaster versions. And then sell it for $70. But how did Rockstar make that shitty port look better? How did they make that look like you're getting more for your buck? The port should be at least $20, not $50. With $50, I expect a remake, not a port. Only 2 consoles, 3 if you count PS5 backwards compatibility. Exactly. If it was $20, I think people would still have been disappointed with it being, locked at 30, but no one would have really complained as much as they did, right? If it was okay, it's just the lazy port, but it's $20, right? $20, you get the base game and Undead Nightmare. That's still cheaper than getting the Xbox version, which is I think at most like $29. So hey, you could have fucking swung that, but no. You decided to go up with the lie that it's commercially accurate when that's not even true. Hell, if you want to buy Red Dead 1 on the Xbox digital storefront, it's $30 for Red Dead Redemption and $10 for Undead Nightmare. $10 cheaper. But if you have a Series X, obviously you can play a disc. And you can buy the disc from Rockstar for $29 on Amazon. Directly from them. Hello, New Vault Dweller. Welcome to the stream. Rockstar priced it $50 because they know people buy it on sale. Exactly. Well, the worst part, Flam, is that it's already the second best-selling game on PlayStation, which is incredibly disappointing. Metroid Prime Remastered had so much more effort put into that, where it's less of a remaster, more of a remake based on some of those model changes. And even then, it's $10 cheaper.
Money.
Oh, Black Cobra for the 5. Hey, off topic, who's been getting a lot of followers on Twitter? A lot of them are artists and design logo designers. Not me. I haven't been getting shit like that. Dude, Quake 2 Enhanced is so fucking good. Not only does it have all the shit that Quake 2 had, including Quake 64 for $10, but also has a brand new expansion. Even Mass Effect Legendary Edition was a good fucking port. Or remaster, rather. That was $60, but it comes with 3 fucking massive games. Baldur's Gate 3, I believe, is as long as the entirety of the Mass Effect trilogy. So like you're getting your money's worth with that as well, especially if you never played Mass Effect. But no, let's keep giving Rockstar a pass because they made games I like. Ah, that was so loud.
A lot of people are mad because it's a re-release and not a remake or remaster. And I would just like to say that if it was a remaster, then, well, you wouldn't want what happened to GTA to happen to Red Dead, would you? People who...
Yeah, but that was because they gave it to an incompetent studio whose only history was making a mobile version of previous games. Like, the GTA Definitive Edition could have been great if they gave it to a studio who actually were good at their fucking job. But Grove Street Games were not up to the task. And Grove Street Games, by the way, their ties with Rockstar have been cut following that release. They no longer work with Rockstar because of that mess. That's not the same here. Oh, Black Cobra for the 2. A lot of them been following you for some reason. That's interesting.
Money, money.
It could just be them trying to like network or something, or it could be a bot. This guy's audio editing starting to piss me off. That almost started me. Yeah, right. It's really fucking annoying. Rockstar really does hate their past and doesn't seem to want to revisit outside of creating new sequels. Yeah, ain't that the truth, Delta? Ain't that the goddamn truth?
are mad about it not being a full-blown remake. Did you really expect Rockstar to make a full-blown RDR1 remake using...
I mean, I would like them to. I would like them to do more than a bare-ass fucking minimum. But I understand, because of how long they take to make their games, they may not have time for that. So at the very least, they could have done a remaster. Or, like I said, have the port run at a decent goddamn frame rate. We've already seen the game can run at 60 FPS. It can do it on the Switch. So why the fuck can't it run on the PS4 version, on the Xbox versions? So why can't those be updated? And the PS5 version via backwards compatibility. But they couldn't even do that. No. All you're gonna get is 4K, which the Xbox version already has, and texture upgrades, I think, and level of detail upgrades, which I believe the PS4, the Xbox version already has. You get FSR and what? Slightly better shadows that don't actually mean much? Wow! Yeah, this is totally worth $50, guys. Plus, you're not even giving people the fucking superior multiplayer compared to the second games? Like, I'm sorry we expect more from a studio. I'm sorry we expect the studio to treat one of their best franchises they have ever made with more respect. And this is why, folks. This is why we get dog shit. This is why. Because we have people like this guy defending shit like this. Oh, shadows I usually turn down or off? Exactly. I always turn down shadows because shadow differences on PC from high to like medium or low, they barely make a difference. Same with ambient occlusion.
the RDR2 engine while also working on GTA 6?
Look. They didn't even do this one, dude. They outsourced it. So why the fuck didn't they let the outsourced guys at least try to make it work with 60 FPS? If the outsourced devs said, hey, we tried, but it turns out because of this fucking spaghetti code, which was the reason why they couldn't bring Red Dead 1 to PC originally, by the way, was because of the code. Like, at the very least, we can say, like, okay, it's not Rockstar's fault. It's the fault of the studio that they hired to do. But, like, come the fuck on, my guy. Also, why did you... Couldn't find any official GTA 6 art anyway? Yeah, because it's not... It hasn't been announced yet! Depth of field and motion blur off. Exactly. Unless you're playing a fucking 30 FPS game. That's what I've noticed. 30 FPS needs those fucking, like, options on to make it not hurt your eyes as much. But yeah, exactly. It hasn't even been revealed yet. Why... Oh my fucking god, this guy. Oh, this is a much better video than the Dreamcast guy one. I tell you what. This is... You can't make more than one game with several thousand deaths. You're doing something wrong. Yeah. But that's the other thing too, Void. But if you can't do that, at the very least, give the studio you're putting in charge of it a goddamn budget. You're Rockstar. You're not a small indie company. You're fucking Rockstar. You're one of the biggest, like, developers out there. You make so much money off of GTA Online alone. I mean, come on, hello, to be fair, we already know GTA 6 is happening. That's not what I'm saying, Delta. I'm saying, why would he expect to find GTA 6 art when it wasn't even officially revealed? Oh, meat pie for the $5 Australian. After hearing the Red Dead situation, I have no hope in GTA 6. I mean, look, GTA 6 is like, because like I said, like, Rockstar is not, they're not the ones who did the port, but they outsourced it, right? So like their decisions are the problem, but I hope GTA 6 is good, because I mean Red Dead 2 was incredible, so. Oh, I remember that, Flaming. Yeah, GTA Online, they removed 184 cars and re-released them like the new. Yeah, I remember that fucking shit. Yeah, no, I have no hope for the online portion of 6. I just hope the single player is good. It's like, yeah, that's what I expect. Sorry, I have standards that were given to me from the studio themselves based on how good their fucking games usually are.
Seriously? Development can take a lot of time, and if you don't want to wait like 3 years, then you're just going to have to stick with this port. Not to mention,
they should have just not done the port at all, I would say. Honestly, I would just say don't even bother then. If you're not even going to put in the bare minimum to treat one of your storied franchises with the respect it deserves, why even fucking bother? It's why we haven't gotten the Manhunt remakes, why we haven't gotten anything with Bully or Midnight Club. Because they don't care. Or fucking Max Payne. Do it right or do not do it at all. Exactly, Spencer. But like I said, you can do a port and have the fucking game run better at least. You think the Elder Scrolls 4 remaster will happen? Maybe. We'll have to see. That'd be interesting if they do a Oblivion remaster. But if not, I mean, you have those modders remaking Oblivion in the Skyrim. So, you could always do that. Yeah, I believe Max Payne 1 is just getting remake this year, but it's not because of Rockstar. It's because of the fucking, what's their name? Remedy. The fucking Control guys and the original devs. But I guarantee you it's because like Remedy is a well-known fucking like studio. They can probably like command shit. They don't care about single-player fans. We should have had at least 2 story DLCs, GTA 5, and we should get beyond GTA 8 by now, but they only care about cinematic transactions. Exactly, WM. Hell, they were fucking working on single-player DLC, but canceled it. Like, we know this. The fucking... The main actor for Franklin straight up talked about, yeah, I'm in mocap, I'm working on it. He straight up just leaked that it was happening, and just didn't do it.
they're not changing anything about the game, which means it'll be just like how it was. No features removed, no...
The multiplayer got removed. That's a pretty big feature. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Then this guy did not know how long it took for RE2, 3, and 4 to get remade. Yeah, and a lot of that was just them creating the fucking engine. Like the RE engine, or Reach for the Moon engine, as it's called, because it doesn't mean Resident Evil engine, which is, I don't believe that, but whatever. Like, that engine is what allowed them to fucking do that shit so fast. But yeah, no, missing features, what the fuck are you talking about? No, Dragonborn, because The Last of Us Remastered? Oh, you mean remastered? Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I misread that for a second. But yeah, even Last of Us, when I got remastered for PS4, included the fucking multiplayer. Low key, I purchased an Xbox version of the game for $25 off of Amazon. I wasn't at first, but saw that game came with the map. Ooh, dude, that shit's nice. I have a PS3 copy that actually has the map as well. Not gonna load the fucking PS3 copy because it runs like ass, but
gameplay changed, and from
I'm gonna be honest, the gameplay could have been improved because Red Dead 2's gameplay is way better. Like I said, I literally beat Red Dead Redemption 1 last night again for the first time in like 10 years. And I adore that game. It is a fucking masterpiece, but holy shit. Some aspects of that game just did not age well, and the gameplay is one of them. This guy is the epitome of that one image of Sonic eating out of the dog bowl says mediocre. Jesus Christ. You know what's funny, Juicy Gaming, you say that, but like if this was just ported to the Switch, funnily enough, it would have been, it also, I don't think it would have been hit as hard if it was at least ported just to the Switch, right? So you'd be like, because people would think that, oh, you know, prior to the information about it, that it can run at 60, they'd be like, oh, it's a Switch. Of course it can't, they can't do much more with it, right? But then you port it to the PS4 and to the PS5 ostensibly via backwards compatibility because you can't be fucked to do a native PS5 version. But, like, come the fuck on. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a great game, but the controls are slog on console. They are. After playing it on PC, I can't fucking go back. Even if I could stomach the 30 FPS, which I can't, like, I can't play that game with a controller. It feels... Red Dead 2 feels so much better on mouse and keyboard.
what I've heard online, Red Dead Redemption 1 itself is a good game. So
It's a masterpiece, and it deserves more. That's why people are angry.
what's wrong with it being re-released for newer consoles without being changed? And
The price and the audacity to do so without doing the bare minimum effort. Like I said it before, I'll say it again. Like, come the fuck on, my guy. If this, like I said, if it was 20, I'm gonna be repeating myself a lot. I can already tell, but like, if it was $20, I don't think there'd be nearly as much hate. People would still be pissed and disappointed. I would still be pissed and disappointed, but I'd be like, okay, it's $20, right? You'd be like, that's nothing. I make more than that in 1 hour. But $50 fucking for a lesser version than the Xbox version? Are you fucking kidding me? And let's be honest, the real reason there's no Xbox Series X/S native version is because Rockstar knows we can't fucking sell this. People can play the 360 version with the same enhancements, and they have the multiplayer for cheaper.
when it comes to that newer consoles bit,
Oh my Jesus, God, dude! Oh my God, my fucking tinnitus is... fuck you. Dude. You're clearly making this on a fucking PC. You have editing software. Go to the fucking audio and lower it. Lower the decibels, my guy. Jesus, fuck. What is wrong with you?
a lot of people are also mad that it's coming out on PS4 and not just PS5. To which I think that argument is absolutely mental. It's just the same old.
Did you just go British for that for a second? Holy shit. Absolutely mental. And no, dude. They can't even be fucking bothered to do a fucking native PS5 version. Like, fucking why?
Game. It's not like it's gonna have ray tracing or anything.
But it could, you know, take advantage of that of the stronger systems, like, you know, hardware. It could even have the little nooks and crannies people like, the haptic feedback, the fucking trigger shit. People like that stuff, and it'd be nice to experience a Red Dead game with that, because the GTA, when GTA 5 got ported to PS5, it had all that stuff and it felt pretty good. People like that shit. But because the PS4 version, you're not going to get that. It's going to get the fucking boring ass fucking normal vibration. We could have gotten a 6 FPS option on PS5, as Spencer Pauly points out. Exactly.
To mention the millions of people who still don't have a PS5 and are stuck with a PS4. And by
Okay. You're already misunderstanding the point of the argument, my guy. No one's saying it should have been PS4 only. There are plenty of cross-gen games that still get released today. The problem is that it strains they don't even do a PS5 version alongside the PS4 version. It's almost as if it's lazy or a cash grab. Like, does anyone remember when everyone got up in arms over Modern Warfare Remastered, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, not including the multiplayer? And even that game was fucking pricey. I think that game was like $40 or 20. No, wasn't Modern Warfare 2 Remastered $20? And that game is regarded as one of the best COD campaigns.
Releasing it on PS4, it's also backwards compatible with the PS5. So I really don't see the problem here.
I know you don't, because you're too busy sucking Rockstar's knowledge to actually listen to the actual arguments that are being put forth. I understand. It's hard. It's hard.
I originally got like a $100 subscription to play it on PS4, but when I got the subscription...
I'm sorry. Wait. No, hold on. This man is not saying he paid $100 for Plus, or I'm guessing PS Now when it was there, to stream the PS3 version of this fucking game. Are you fucking kidding me?
It was immediately taken off the PS Store, but now...
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Hold on. Can I see the streaming stuff on the PlayStation mobile app? God damn it, I can't. Hey, anyone here who has a PlayStation, can you fucking go and check if you can still stream the PS3 version of Red Dead with the streaming shit? Because I'm pretty sure this guy's full of shit. I bet this guy buys $100 shark cards every week. It would not surprise me, Mitty. Like, I turn on my PS5 to check, but I don't want to, but... Alright, we'll let the video go while someone fucking fact checks that. There's 77 of you. I can, like, one of you can figure it out. But I'm pretty sure you can still stream the PS3 version. So I don't know, unless you're really bad at navigating the already simplistic PS4 or PS5 like storefront, I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you.
Now it's re-releasing for only $50, including
only $50 for less content with no actual improvements. Meanwhile, fucking God, I fucking can't. Ray tracing's overrated, to be honest. 4K 60 be a reasonable price. At a reasonable price would have been good. Even that is bare minimum effort for maximum profit. Exactly. If it was at the very least 4K 60, and it was like $30, right? Not even 20. Let's say 30, or hell, fuck it. Let's say 40. Let's say $10 cheaper than it is right now. At the very least, I would be like, okay.
the DLC for PS4 again and for Switch, which never had it. But some people say, but it's playable on Xbox.
Yeah. For cheaper, and has all the content, including the multiplayer that people, like. Because here's the thing too, if anyone doesn't remember, Red Dead and Undead Nightmare have had two different multiplayers. Because Undead Nightmare multiplayer was specifically with the Undead Nightmare content, with zombies and shit. And that shit was awesome. But it doesn't even have that, and it's more expensive than what you can get it on Xbox for.
Yeah, but not everyone has an Xbox or the money.
Okay, then maybe they should have done a better job at making sure the other versions are on the same par with that, or at the very least the same goddamn price.
Money to get one. But $50 is expensive, people say.
It is. Most games aren't worth fucking full price nowadays. Like, sorry, just because I make money doesn't mean I want to fucking waste it. Sorry, I'm actually frugal with what I spend.
Well,
oh my fuck! No, I'm skipping this shit because I'm not listening to that fucking shit again. 309, 310. There we go. Because holy fuck, no, we're not fucking doing that.
this part won't be that long.
There's 2 minutes left in the video. This is halfway through. This part won't be that long. Jesus fucking Christ.
$50 is not that expensive.
Yes, it is. Bro, are you fucking serious? Are you being serious right now? No, $50 is expensive. Now, I already know what you're going to say. You're probably going to compare it to $70 or $100 editions, but the difference is those are on new fucking games, with the rare exception of like the Last of Us Part 1 remake. God. Why are these people fucking like this? Why is it so hard to just not fucking sim for that shit? $50 expensive as hell. It costs more for some companies. Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of these companies, they don't region match. Like, have you seen how much Canadian or Australian games are, my guy? That's just insane.
That's about as much as a controller. In combination with the...
Hold on. What?
Is a controller.
Dude, you fucking put that up too much. No, dude. This is just straight up wrong. This is just straight up wrong. Controllers are at minimum 60. PlayStation controllers are fucking $74.99. And guess what? PlayStation controllers are built like shit. Are you fucking serious? You want to switch things up with this and watch Gaz's new video? Probably not, because I want to get I want to get the RGT video done. And like, I don't know, I have a weird thing about watching content that's good on this channel because there's not much to like interject and, you know, transform the content. But that's just me. Starfield is 45 at CD Keys sites right now. A new game, yeah. Yeah, Delta, he's going to talk about the truth of Xbox and Starfield. It's like, it's 12 days old, but I really want to check it out. The DualSense Edge cost me 350 Australian dollars. Jesus, Mitty. Holy fuck. Yeah, exactly. Gaz does produce good content, so I don't want to watch it because, I basically just be stealing the video at that point. I can't transform it. Whereas here, this is like a 5-minute video. We've been here for what, 30 minutes? I got shit to work with here.
In combination with the fact that it also has Undead Nightmare, I really don't see how that's too much money for a video game.
Because most video games nowadays most new games nowadays aren't worth 60 or 70. Meanwhile, Rockstar has put in the bare minimum effort for a $50 port that has less content than the Xbox version. I'm repeating myself, but Jesus fuck, there's really nothing else to say. Like, what is wrong with you?
Where I'm from, that's the basic price of a video game.
No, the basic price is more expensive now. Which is fucked up, because most games shouldn't be more than 40.
Without the DLC. So personally, I think it's a fucking good deal for...
I know you do, because you're bad with money and you don't actually understand like why people are upset about this. You just think it's because it's a port and not the fact that it's a lazy port with a bare minimum effort with content removed for a higher price. You can get it on other systems right now. Yeah, just go. If you have an Xbox, just go for the Xbox version. Otherwise, just wait for a fucking sale. Or if you have a PC, you know, emulate that shit.
Game and the DLC together. I mean, my god.
No. We're not fucking listening for that shit. Your man's really capping for an old game costing 50 today. Yeah, exactly. Like, ironically, if the game was a remaster or a remake and it was priced at 50, it would be a great deal, even without the multiplayer. But this is literally the same game that is cheaper on the other system. He's not like a teenager to me. No, he probably is. Because, well, I want to say no adult is this stupid, but then I remember the people I make fun of and cover on the show are like 30 plus or older than me, so. You know. We don't know if Starfield's gonna be worth 70, Carla. Let's not get crazy here. Like, I can say that about any $70 game. But no, I don't think a single game is worth 70. Why do you think Dave and I go half on most of the games we're interested in that are 70? Because we're not paying $70 each for that shit. Fuck that. He either has a lot of money to waste, or it's a lot of his parents' money that he wastes, and not his own. Dutch would love to have it his side. Yo, this dude's Micah. Hell, or what if Rockstar tries to move backwards compatibility? They can't. You know why? Because they're not making an Xbox version of this. That basically be removing it from that storefront, and they would not recover from that. Yes, wait and see on every game. Even if you're excited for it, because I'm excited for Starfield, I'm still in a wait and see mood for it, because you never know. You never fucking know. I liked Last of Us 1 a lot. I was really excited for Last of Us 2. Look how that fucking turned out. That was a fucking trash fire. One of the worst goddamn games I ever played. Yeah, $60 left. That's like worth a meal or two. Bro, I can feed myself for a week on $60. To say that's not a lot of money is fucking insane.
My synopsis is a good game is re-releasing for newer, more available consoles that allow old and new fans to re-experience the game or experience it for the first time for an average price in just a week with DLC. And
except remakes nowadays are either completely brand new and are worth the price of admission, or are cheaper by default because of what they are. I'm sorry, I'm saying remasters, but we all know this is not a fucking remaster. It's a fucking port. Even you admit that, 'cause even you're not that stupid. Alright, that's it. This is a one. He has 1.5 minutes left in this fucking conclusion. I don't want to fucking hear it. Fuck you. Get out of here, you fucking Rockstar dick rider. Jesus fuck. Killing Joel at the start was the biggest mistake. Can't be to finish that game. It's funny because I'm not even against the idea of Joel being killed. I think that actually would make sense from a narrative perspective. But the problem was it's too early, and they did it it's in the dumbest, most plot contrived way possible. Like I said before, and I think someone else said it in Alex's Discord, which is funny how much they echoed my thoughts in it. But like, the game Last of Us 2 should have been just about Abby hunting the person who killed her father. And we didn't know Joel's last name in the first game, so it could have been a Mr. Miller, right? Because that is Joel Miller is his name, right? So like, you could have had that be the entire thing, have the ending reveal be that it's Joel. But they couldn't even fucking do that. Alright. Let's get the what time is it? 7:29? Okay, damn it. Okay, so I want to do the RGT cut video, but we'll do the Baldur's Gate in inclusivity video first, because I think we'll get through that faster. So, anyone here familiar with Clownfish TV? That's who we're covering. Ah, that's loud. I'm gonna fucking lower that. Hold on. Ah. Last of Us 2 failed to make Abby likable. The problem was that they made her kill a character that everyone loves very early, and that she made one of the stupidest decisions that could have possibly made. So here we go.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am not here with...
Why the fuck did you spell it like that? I think you used to watch this guy once, yeah, like, dude, it's kind of funny how many YouTubers I used to watch that have fucking fallen off the deep end. It's wild, right? But hey, at least he's appropriately named.
Geeky Sparkles in this video. She's sitting it out because she had oral surgery this morning and her mouth is starting to hurt. So some of the videos today she will be in, some of them she will not be in. This is
All
one
right.
she really didn't care about, but
Yeah, because it's a non-issue. Like, like I remember people complaining about the face slider thing, and it's like, guys, look, I get it, but have you ever played a CRPG? CRPGs don't have face sliders ever. Hell, they never had this type of character customization to begin with. And fun fact, Larian actually stated that they originally, in an earlier build, they had face sliders. But the problem was that like the way it was working, the way they implemented it, like it would cause the face to look warped or not as good or on par with everyone else. So they decided to just go with specific molds so that your custom character looks as good as the NPC companions that you can play as or join you in your party. And honestly, I think it's for the better, because most of the time you're watching this game from a bird's eye view, right? And if I'm gonna have cutscenes with my character, I'd rather them look good, right, and not look like abomination freaks. I mean, that's what Fallout's for. Let's see if Clownfish brings it up, because I have a sneaky suspicion that he doesn't.
it's pretty funny. We had a couple people send us links to this. Talking about Baldur's Gate 3. Now, we talked about Baldur's Gate 3 and that infamous bear scene.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This could be one of those videos where the guy focuses on the one thing that outlets are talking about that's not the actual main focal point of the game. Here we go.
And it gets even better. Baldur's Gate is so diverse and inclusive that
We're off to a great start. Okay, here we go. So what's funny, Rogue Spartan too, it's like the way it was unveiled, that it was because like the way when they were showcasing Baldur's Gate at that panel, they had the audience like make decisions, and their decisions ended up to the bear scene. And when you look at what's needed to actually get this bear sex scene, it's a very specific selection of things that most people, your average gamer, they're not going to experience the fucking bear sex scene. But it's funny it's included because, hey, Baldur's Gate 3 is based on Dungeons & Dragons, and specifically 5e. And look, I never played the tabletop Dungeons & Dragons because I didn't have friends who played it, right? But now, I know people who play Dungeons & Dragons. I know people who play Fate. I know people who love Dungeons & Dragons. And every single one of them has stories about people who would make characters whose sole purpose would be trying to fuck something. Whether it be fucking a dragon, fucking a bear, fucking a squirrel even. Right? To try and like get past and in a normal like dungeon encounter. So this being in Baldur's Gate is actually pretty par for the course. Because Baldur's Gate is trying to capture that feeling of playing a Dungeons & Dragons game in a digital space. And I think it does that very well. Hello, can you make a food on Baldur's Gate 3? Yes. Yes.
you can customize virtually everything about your characters. Their skin tone, pigmentation, genitals, whatever, but you can't change their facial expressions.
Well, if you actually read the fucking article, Neon, you understand that it's because of how it actually affected the player's experience. The face sliders ended up being a problem because player characters would look downright hideous, and compared to everyone else in the game, people didn't like that, and they didn't like that. And they couldn't get the sliders to work where it would keep the characters looking good. So they decided, okay, we'll just go with molds. And like I said earlier, CRPGs don't have facial sliders like ever. Usually it's just portraits. Has anyone here played fucking Pathfinder? Pathfinder, it's just a portrait. You just choose a portrait, my guy. No one complained. But because this is the first CRPG that has this much customization Oh no, God forbid you can't have face sliders. Like, who gives a shit?
Yes. Let's talk about this, because this is kind of crazy, and this shows the mindset behind this game.
Oh, go fuck yourself. Shows the mindset. You guys are so desperate to find your conspiracy theories for your fucking bullshit culture war. Not unlike the fanboys I cover, by the way. That you miss the forest for the trees. There is a real technical problem as to why face sliders aren't in the game, but you're not gonna fucking talk about that. You're not gonna talk about the diverse amount of molds that you actually have to use, because God forbid. Was some of ZeniMax games started as CRPGs? No. Baldur's Gate was a CRPG. If you want more modern examples, you have Pathfinder, Kingmaker, Wrath of the Righteous. You have Pillars of Eternity is a really good one. Obviously Divinity. But like older ZeniMax games, you're talking about like Elder Scrolls, like pre-Oblivion. Like those were closer to like classic or like closer to like more first-person dungeon crawlers compared to CRPGs. But I also haven't played Arena, which is the first Elder Scrolls, so I have no idea about that game. I'm only thinking from like Daggerfall and Morrowind.
And I am really on the fence about this, because I loved the original Baldur's Gate. I did. But this game just seems like it's going all in on current year WotC identity politics. I mean,
oh my god, you're such a fucking virgin, my guy. Jesus Christ. This is fucking pathetic. Oh, this fucking article that is taking the one aspect that actually doesn't really do much for the main content of the game is in this, so therefore it's woke! It's woke! Like, bro, why don't you go fucking touch some grass, my guy? You know what's funny? I bet he's the same guy who would call Cyberpunk woke for this shit, even though Cyberpunk also got clowned on by the woke brigade over the use of trans people being utilized in, you know, the there was that one like ad in Cyberpunk where it's like change it up, and it's the girl in a skin tight suit and it shows that she has a dick. And it's funny because like that's the exact kind of thing that would happen in a Cyberpunk dystopia. That they just become another like demographic for the companies to shill towards to get their money. Yeah, no, if it's not for you, it's not for you, WM. It's as simple as that, right? Not every game is for everyone. But like this guy, I feel like he's just looking for an excuse to fucking complain about this, or he's just grifting. He could just not believe a word he's fucking saying, just saying it to fucking satisfy his audience.
the graphics look amazing. It does look pretty solid, and I'm sure you can play the game without the focus on the genitals. I mean,
yes, it is the first thing that comes up when you launch the game and create a new game. It's like, do you want nudity on? Something a lot of streamers I've noticed seem to have, they just don't fucking read. Because the amount of streamers I saw get surprised that when they're customizing their characters, they're just full naked. When the screen literally tells you, hey, there's full nudity in this game. Do you want this on? Before you even get to the character creation is mind-boggling.
You can play Cyberpunk without focusing on genitals, but hearing the developers talk that this is something they're completely preoccupied with.
No, it's not. They're not preoccupied with it. They just wanted to give players like freedom, customizable freedom, because it's a D&D game. People expect customization for their D&D game. There's no fucking sliders in real life. There's no sliders on a fucking piece of paper. Yeah, I do know people can't read. Clearly this guy can't, because he's clearly not even reading the article. He's not even bothering to read the article. He has it up there, but I doubt he even looked at it. He looked at the headline and thought that was it. And your first mistake was taking any headline from any journalistic studio made today and taking that with any ounce of sincerity. Because all of them are just trying to get clicks. That's all they do. That's why Kotaku still hasn't gone down. That's why they make some of their fucking bullshit, batshit, insane headlines. Because guess what? It gets people talking. It gets people clicking on their site, diverting traffic. And you fell for it, my guy. You fucking fell for it. Why do you think I don't cover a lot of articles, even though they're just as ridiculous as the fanboys I cover? Because I know what they're trying to do. I know exactly what they're trying to do. So I don't fucking do it. The last article I covered was on the Monster Hunter Rise one, where the guy complained about him being bad at the game because he refused to fucking do basic tutorial shit and actually read the tool tips.
And hearing the media like Polygon defending bear sex
because it's an option that you, the player, don't have to engage in. You know what's funny? It reminds me of that when this game came out, there was a 4chan meme circulating where a guy was calling it woke because the dream visitor he made, he woke up and they were in a romantic relationship, and he was like, I can't believe this shit's woke. How could they do this? And the guy replied with, you made the game asked you to create who do you dream of at night. What did you expect? They don't start reading your actual articles like 5 minutes in. I'm gonna fucking skip ahead then because I actually want to, because this is fucking. We'll go a little bit ahead here.
For more objective pop culture news, yes, this is a reminder that Baldur's Gate 3, one of the selling points is that you can fuck a bear.
No, that's not a selling point. That's just something people were surprised about. It is such a small aspect of the game that you have to jump through a lot of hoops to get to. I am like 20 plus hours in and I still haven't gotten that goddamn scene. I still don't have Halsden as an actual fucking, as an actual like companion. If you get this scene and you're mad, it is because you went down this road. You realize you're a player and you have agency, right?
Granted, it's a druid who turned.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it took you this long to fucking, like, talk about that very specific aspect, too. It's not even an actual bear, it's a fucking druid.
Turns into a bear, but you can totally fuck a bear in this game. And the audience will.
Oh no, the D&D game has a funny option that D&D players would totally fucking do. Wow, the world's gone to shit! How could this be? Holy shit, what did I get myself into?
Was both shocked and amazed at this scene, and Polygon absolutely loved it. They absolutely loved it. Bear sex, baby, bear sex.
Why do you care what fucking Polygon thinks? Everyone knows Polygon's a trash news site. They have been for years, just like Otaku. Why the fuck are you taking it with any ounce of sincerity? I don't remember this hyper-focusing happening when Abby's traumatizing sex scene rolled around. Yeah, exactly, right?
Am I going to get a strike for that? Am I going to get a strike for saying bear sex 3 times in a row?
No, you'll be fine. Shut up.
So anyway, the lead character artist, Elena Dobrovina, explained why there are no face sliders in the character creator, but you can customize...
you better fucking elaborate what she says.
Customize your genitals, right? And of course this is on Kotaku. Of course it's on Kotaku. Of course it is. But this is coming from level 80 level. I don't know how you pronounce it. Like many games in the genre, Baldur's Gate 3 allows you to customize your character. However, its character creator is far from being the most extensive. Surprisingly, there are no face sliders. A very common feature nowadays, and you're stuck.
Well, you see, there's a problem with that article already because it's not a common feature in CRPGs. You're playing the game mostly from a bird's eye view and are only getting up close looks at your character when you're doing dialogue. And a lot of CRPGs aren't actually this graphically impressive too. Most of the time, like I said, it's just a portrait with like very limited like customization of the character model itself. But hey, it's a fucking journalist article, right? It's not surprising they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
With applying presets to your hero's features. So if you want to make your mouth bigger, take all that bear, make your nose bigger, eyes spaced out, wider apart because you want to be derpier. I mean, that's just what I'm saying. Like you can't do that apparently. The game's lead character artist, Lena Dobrovina, explained why there is no such thing and talked about how the character creator can help players express their identity in unexpected ways. So there's no face slider. You can't change your face, but you can change your bits.
Okay, yeah, they're talking about how, like, even though there's no facial sliders, there are other avenues in which you can customize your character. Like, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but even Cyberpunk didn't have sliders, right? Like, even Cyberpunk, like, had if I remember right, you cycle through presets. You cycle through molds. No one complained about that. All I'm saying. But no, because it's fucking Baldur's Gate and it's the new thing, suddenly there's an actual problem with it.
Never make a character creator specifically for players, even though we sort of do. She told Kotaku. Of course she told Kotaku. First of all, when the...
Yeah, because Kotaku interviewed her. What? If this was on, like, if this was on, like, fucking, I don't know, like, Quartering's fucking website, whatever it was, it say she told Quartering website. What? Dude, you're getting angry at the weirdest fucking things. She's being interviewed by Kotaku, so of course she's gonna talk to Kotaku. Like what? You expect a developer to not give an interview to one of the biggest gaming sites on the internet? Are you insane?
Production starts, we make it for us, because we knew that game was going to be huge. We know that there's going to be too many characters, and we knew we need to customize everyone and be prepared for Dragonborns or similar creatures like that. So we kind of know if a design is requested and there's going to be like in a year 100 characters throughout the game. It's our job to kind of be prepared to make sure all those imps, they look unique. Then she added that in her experience, most fine-tuned characters that players spend hours making look very similar in the end. So we wanted to avoid that. And if we would make sliders, we need to make it into something that would be truly unique and wouldn't look the same. There are 11 races in the game, and Larian is not...
Okay, is it... Hold on a second. Seriously, Dungeons and lore reflected in the character creator lies cannot have... Like, elves cannot have beards, and oral customization for teams and... She's not even talking about... She's not even talking about the fact that they actually did have it at one point, but they scrapped it because of the issues that were arising with sliders. Like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Planning to change this anytime soon. The studio tried to stick to the...
Yeah, exactly. Most games that have custom characters don't have slider zone that they do is very limited, especially in CRPGs. That's not a common thing here. Like, this guy claims that he loves Baldur's Gate, and I assume by extension CRPGs, but doesn't even realize that, yeah, guess what? Games of this genre, they don't have this type of customization often. So they shouldn't be held to the standard of something else because they're not in the same fucking genre.
Tried to stick to the Dungeons and Dragons lore. And this was reflected in the character creator. For example, elves can't have beards. How dare you? And horn customization for tieflings or dragonborns affects a pattern on their scales. But you can still stray from the canon to some extent, as did Larian when they...
Oh my god, he's reading this fucking so slowly. I'm skipping ahead. This is...
I know it's blasphemous. I think it's helpful if you're dealing with an NPC or an adversary.
Wait, oh god damn it. What did you fucking say there?
Still stray from the canon to some extent, as did Larian when it removed moral alignment, allowing for varied role-playing. I actually am not a huge fan of alignment in D&D. I know it's blasphemous. I think it's helpful if you're dealing with an NPC or...
From what I know about alignment from people who play D&D, it is a good thing it's not in this because it's a fucking video game. And, like, players should have the freedom to choose the options they want to that suit the situation they feel makes sense. I don't know. I thought this video was going to be way more entertaining than it is. It's kind of starting to bore me. Guys, what do you think? Should we move on to RGT? This is getting kind of boring. RGT? Move on? Yes? Move on? Yeah, sort of. Yeah, this is fucking boring. Jesus Christ. Man, dude, yeah, really monotonous. Alright. Alright, RGT.
So right now,
Tell us the truth about Xbox and Starfield.
So right now, one of the hot topics of the
Also, this is gonna be the last video for tonight. Also, oh my god, I forgot to. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, whoops. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the last video tonight. We should have picked the MTX vid. I'll say the Mark Jackson video for next week. We'll do it next week.
debate on the internet, whether you're on YouTube or Twitter, I guess it's called X now, is of course.
No, it's never gonna be called X. Don't give in. Don't give in. It's Twitter. Fuck Elon. Never give in. Don't call it X. You know what's funny too? When I fucking load up the desktop version of Twitter, before it changes to X, it still defaults as Twitter. Man can't even get the fucking domain name working.
Xbox and Starfield. Starfield is Xbox's big title for 2023, or one of them, I should say. We do have Forza Motorsports 8 coming out, and this is a game that a lot of people have been anticipating. Supposedly, this is a game 20 years in the making, a game exclusive for Xbox and PC gamers, and a game that has a lot of big hype surrounding it. But with big hype becomes big expectations, and so
And that's why I always tell people to temper your expectations. Look, I'm not going to pretend I never got on hype trains before when I was younger too. I did that for Cyberpunk. That was a fucking mess. Right? Even No Man's Sky to an extent. But at a certain point, if you're starting to get overhyped for stuff and like imagining things that were never said in the game, at that point, you have no one to blame but yourself, right? Always temper expectations. If you keep your expectations low, most of the time, you won't be disappointed. You think X will be dead in the next 5 years? I think he's gonna go back to Twitter eventually. Like, you know the fuck thing too about changing it to Twitter or changing Twitter to X too. Like, look, Google, the company that actually made Google, right? They changed their name to they changed their name to fucking Alphabet, right? The company's no longer called Google, it's called Alphabet. But you know what they didn't do? They didn't change the website Google to Alphabet because they know Google's still a marketable brand. Everyone knows Google. Google is a verb now. Just like with Twitter. Tweeting, quote retweeting, Twitter, that is a verb. That is an actual like brand recognition. If you want to call the company X, go ahead, do it all you want. But to change the actual name of the app and the site is just, it just reeks of insecurity to me. Because he wanted to do it with PayPal, and he couldn't do it with PayPal due to some legal shenanigans. And I don't know why he's so hung up on this X thing. It's such a fucking generic fucking name. Elon changed X? Why? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you with that.
some of these expectations go over into the marketing side of things. I've seen people who love Xbox. I've seen people who are kind of, they're not big fans of Xbox, all talking about how Xbox is not handling.
You know, this guy looks a lot like fucking Matt McMuscles. No, look at him. Yeah, exactly. The company should be called X, but keep the site as Twitter. Yeah, exactly. Just like what Google did. It's Alphabet, but Google is still Google.
The marketing of Starfield very well. Now, I am your resident Xbox YouTuber, and I kind of have a different point of view with this. I'm not really seeing what a lot of these other people are seeing, and I feel like there's a bunch of stuff sort of to talk about with this situation. And
yeah, right, doesn't he, Dave? He looks really close to Matt McMuscles. It's really weird.
maybe just give a different perspective on this. I'm not saying my perspective is necessarily right. You could disagree with me all you like, but this is just the way I sort of view things, as looking at not only Starfield, not only Xbox, but as the video game industry as a whole. Now, when you look at Starfield and everything that we've gotten over the past like month and a half or something.
Also, I don't know why, like, his video doesn't look out of sync, but it feels out of sync. Right? Like, every time he's on screen, it feels like his... I don't know how to put it. Like, it feels like he's out of sync, but he's not. Is that just me? Am I tired? I've been going for, like, what, 2.5 hours? Yeah, 2.5 hours, so...
these trailers, these presentations that Xbox did for Starfield are doing some of the highest numbers for Xbox related videos. When you look at Xbox's YouTube channel or
Yeah, that's true. That's why I find it hilarious when people bring up the idea that that there's no marketing, even though historically Todd doesn't market his games very well. He announces it, and then he goes, it's out in a few months, and then that's it. That's usually what he does.
Bethesda's YouTube channel. Like these videos for Starfield, the unveiling of the gameplay, and of course the presentation after the Xbox Game Showcase, we're seeing over 2 million views on a lot of these videos. And when you compare that to other Xbox games that have released within the past, I don't know, couple of years, many games are nowhere near that sort of level.
Yeah, that's true. I can't disagree with that. The numbers don't lie. There is there is a lot of hype surrounding Starfield, yes. Oh, this is bad when the news said Mass Effect is full of sex and has full nudity. Dude, that shit with Fox News pisses me off, because I don't know if you guys, for those of you who don't know, when Mass Effect 2 was coming out, Fox News was pushing this narrative that that Mass Effect was a sex game, even though it's not. It just has like romance options. And BioWare was actually working on like same-sex options for some of the characters, including Jack. And like a lot of that stuff was actually voiced and done. But because of that whole controversy, they just turned it off. They just turned it off. And so when the Legendary Edition was coming out, people were wondering, hey, are you going to go back and fucking maybe re-enable some of this stuff, or maybe like fix it? And they just didn't. And it's like, well, shit. Because I feel like romancing Jack as femme Shep makes way more sense than male Shep, to be honest. Like I think their personalities just like blend more.
You know, it's definitely a different beast when it comes to just the intense feelings that people get from this game, the desire to have it, the desire to seek out information on it. You know, a lot of people are expecting like traditional marketing and stuff like that. And when you think about traditional marketing, like, what is it? What is traditional marketing? Like, there are some, I believe, Red Bull cans out there for Starfield. I've seen some marketing that was being done in the UK for Starfield. But, like, do you want billboards? Like, do you want video game magazine advertisements like we have?
What the hell? He's actually bringing up good points. That's not what I was expecting. So, full disclosure, I try not to vet these videos too much because I want my reaction to be genuine. But, like, so far, like, he's not wrong. People complain about marketing. It's like what? Okay, but what to them? What does marketing actually mean? Because people are talking about Starfield, right? The fucking fanboys, they can't keep the game out of their mouths even more than like a week. It's constantly trending, right? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck do people want? Yeah, I've seen ad stuff on YouTube, as he brought up. You have fucking Rockstar cans being made. Like I said, people are talking about it constantly on Twitter. Hell, if I go down to fucking Hollywood and just drive down the main road, I guarantee you I'll see Starfield billboards. 100%. Or posters even.
Ad in the 90s? Do you want to see it in People magazine or Time magazine? Do you want television commercials and stuff like that? I don't even necessarily think that's like a needed thing with this game. I feel like...
No, it's not. Because people are talking about it. Everyone who's into gaming knows what Starfield is. Everyone knows what it is. Everyone talks about it. Like I said, PlayStation fanboys can't keep the game out of their goddamn mouths. You keep getting ads for Starfield? Yeah. The only reason I'm not getting ads for Starfield is because I use YouTube Revanced. I don't get ads on my shit. You can go fuck yourself, YouTube, with the fucking ad bullshit.
Like, most people are aware of this game's existence. Most people that would want to play this game are familiar with this game. This isn't a casual, overreaching experience. This is a die-hard video game for die-hard video gamers. You're not really going to get many people outside of the Bethesda umbrella that are really looking forward to this game. I mean, it might have some casual appeal, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but the casual appeal is going to dwarf itself compared to the hardcore gamer.
Where to get your revamps? Tried to get it, but wasn't sure which one to go to. You basically look up for their GitHub. The thing about it is, when YouTube puts a new API, you have to download that. Otherwise, you get like infinite buffering. But like, you know, you do like every few months.
Appeal of this. All you have to do is throw up some advertisements on the internet somewhere, and like, is that a good enough job? Like, what do people really want from this? We just got a ton of information on this game like a month and a half ago. They showcased all of this stuff, they hyped it up, they gave us a concrete release date and confirmed that concrete release date.
What the fuck? This video's all right so far. This is not what I was expecting. I was not expecting this. I was expecting more shit to fucking combat against, but holy fuck. He's right. Like I don't know what more people want. We got a 47-minute, like, extensive gameplay that showcases wildly different sections of the game, which is more than what most companies do nowadays. We're getting another, I think, presentation on when Gamescom happens. I remember seeing one RGD video that was pretty bad, but like, this is pretty good so far. This ain't bad. I almost want to just move on and like maybe end with the Baldur's Gate microtransaction video. I don't think we'll finish it, but this is not what I was expecting. But he also said he has an opinion that he doesn't share with a lot of Xbox guys. So like, I don't know, we'll go a little bit further, right? If it still feels like this is all right, I'll probably switch to the Baldur's Gate microtransaction videos and then just go back. Yeah, I'm gonna take it back, doesn't do a 180. Yes, yeah, see, like, okay, let's fucking see.
So like, what more do you really want to see? What more do you really want them to do? Do you want them to spoil the game on YouTube or something like that?
Like some pieces of shit are already trying to do? Man, dude, oh my god. I gotta fucking scrub Starfield from my search history on YouTube so I don't get fucking hit with that shit on my recommended. Because I hate, even with revamps, like, when I load up YouTube, it opens up the homepage. So I get videos that are not a part of the people I subscribe to. So that shit can fucking happen. Because people are fucking cunts.
Yes, there's just a bit of a disconnect that a lot of people have. Like I said, we're roughly a month away from the launch of this game, and I always have to go back to other games that are, you know, supposed to be of this magnitude and think of the marketing for those games. This is the same conversation we had about God of War Ragnarok. This is the same conversation we had about The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. People were worried about the marketing or the lack thereof of these games. And like I've been saying all along, marketing has changed, you know.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. I distinctly remember people worried about Ragnarok and Tears of the Kingdom because of the lack of marketing. But with games that big, you don't really need to market games as hard, right? Like, even Call of Duty, who goes absolutely out the wazoo with their marketing, they scaled their marketing back by like 2/3. Like, they just save money because people know what Call of Duty is, right? Yeah, some people are, and I'm doing my best to make sure I'm not spoiling Starfield story. Yeah, if you're on Twitter, mute everything Starfield related. Mute every word, every possible combination. That's what I did. You know, ponies will celebrate that privately, if not online. They already are trying to celebrate that online. Yeah, fucking Shiriko. Yeah, dude, WM, I fucking blocked that fucking channel a while ago because of that shit. Yeah, that guy's a fucking piece of shit. Like, I'm certain he lives solely on fucking hate clicks.
Marketing is very different now. When we saw the Enuma plays of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, many people thought that was it. That was our last thing that we were going to see from that game, and many people were accepting of that. Of course, a couple, like 4 weeks before the game came out, we got another trailer for the game, and everyone was happy. God of War Ragnarok, same sort of situation. Now, you could say, well, RGT. Those at least were sequels, so people knew what to expect with those games. Whereas with Starfield, it's a brand new experience. And to that I say, I've seen a lot of this game. I've seen a lot of trailers from this game. I've seen a lot of information from this game. I have.
Yeah, he's right. Because here's the thing, even though it's not a sequel, it's a new game from a well-known developer. It's just like when when Overwatch got unveiled for the first time. That was Bethesda's first new IP in 20 years. Everyone knew about it. It's the same with Starfield. This is Bethesda Studios' first new IP. Like, it'd be insane not to fucking talk about it. It'd be insane that people don't know about it. So, like, why waste all this money on marketing when you already know people are going to be talking about it? Like I said before, like, this is just what Todd Howard just does in general with his games. Remember when fucking Fallout 4 got unveiled? Fallout 4 was unveiled and then released 8 months later. Ain't no way Dreamcast guy likes spoiling games. No fucking way. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Yeah, and if Santa Monica makes a new IP, people will talk about it. Yeah. No, fucking Ghost of Tsushima was a new IP by fucking Sucker Punch. And they did Infamous and fucking, They didn't... Wait, did they just like Cooper? I thought that was... No, yeah, they just like Cooper. Naughty Dog was Jack and Daxter. I keep getting that shit mixed up. But, like, people knew what fucking Ghost was. He does in a Spawn cast sometimes. Okay, but is that because he likes it or because he just doesn't think? Right? Because I've accidentally spoiled a couple things for my friends. Dave knows. Dave got spoiled. Okay. Oh my god, there's a funny story where like we were talking with a friend of ours in VC once, right? And like we were talking about Logan. Logan was coming up, right? and fucking our friend said like, "Oh, you're excited for Logan? Cool. Just don't read." And he says the name of the comic. I'm not gonna spoil it too, just in case you haven't seen Logan. The comic that is based on that pretty much tells you what the story of Logan's gonna be. It was fucking hysterical. It was really, it sucked because he basically got spoiled on that shit, but it was really fucking funny. So it's like I'm not gonna say someone likes spoiling something because they do it accidentally at times.
The general understanding of what this game is going to be about. But I think the biggest thing, and like the biggest disconnect with me on this is, I don't think Xbox and Microsoft and Bethesda necessarily care about sales of this game because it's on Game Pass. And if people know that the game exists, people know that it's a first-party Xbox game, people are going to play the game on Game Pass. Now, you could say, well, they need to focus on the PC version for sales and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, how many PC games get this huge marketing that end up being like massively successful? Look at...
Yeah, cause like here's the thing, like they are owned by Xbox, so like all the money that Xbox gets from Game Pass, all the revenue, that would naturally go back into Bethesda games. So he's kind of right that they don't really need to focus on sales. And even then, like if we go to Steam and we look at like the best-selling list, like Starfield is like number 2 on there, right? It's pretty high up. If I go to top sellers, no, I need popular, God damn it, where do you fucking, is it all, oh, global top sellers, I think that's what it is. Yeah, on global top sellers, Starfield is number 5. Beat out only by Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, Counter-Strike, and Baldur's Gate 3. So, like, they already got the PC sales in the bag. You know what? I think we're gonna move on, chat. I think because like this, I'm not seeing anything about this video yet, and we're like halfway through. We got like 5 minutes left. I'd be very surprised if he changes his tune, unless someone who's watched it knows that he does. But like, I don't know. I kind of want to end on trash, you know, and ending on a good video feels kind of weird to me. It feels kind of odd, and just let's be honest, it's just not in tune with this channel, right? What do you guys think? Let it go a little bit longer or move on to one more video? We have time for one more. Wait, why is this thing in? Oh shit, let me fucking close that poll. I don't know why it took so long. Too cynical for such a young crab? Yeah, well, talking about fanboys for 2 years straight will fucking do that to you. And the industry as a whole. Move on. Trash. Yay, trash. Yeah, because, like, this was not what I was expecting. I was not expecting this at all. Okay. Now, I don't think we're going to finish this video because it's 17 fucking minutes. And, like, I want to end around, like, 8:40. Right? Yeah. See, Red Hood, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the guy who's defending, who wants microtransactions in Baldur's Gate. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. Oh my god. Fucking look at this guy. Yo! This dude looks like he just walked out of a Five Finger Death Punch concert. Oh, this is good. Oh yeah, we're starting off strong. We're starting off strong, chat. All right.
Baldur's Gate 3. The game is an absolute success. It's making shockwaves through the gaming industry. Everybody is giving it praises. And Larian Studios is definitely showing that they're good at crafting a very well put together RPG experience. But
they showed that with Divinity, but okay, whatever.
I mean, come on. They themselves are pedigreed in their experience in making RPGs because they're responsible for the Divinity Original Sin game, Divinity Original Sin 2. I mean, they've really made a history of creating very well put together RPGs. So therefore, yes, they are a good developer for this style of game. And also, the game is coming off of the hype for Dungeons and Dragons. We've seen the Dungeons and Dragons movie recently released.
While you're showing ESO talking about Baldur's Gate. So, like, you could be doing the thing that I do, Connie, or, wait, who said that? Oh, Wild Rose. Sorry, I misread that. But like, usually, like in my videos, that's the main thing. It's not, you're not taking up the majority of the space, right? It feels kind of, it feels kind of odd to have it like be the small points. Like, okay, why even bother, right? Because if you want the gameplay there to be entertaining to the viewer, then it should be the majority of it, right? It shouldn't be so tiny there.
And we've also seen Dungeons and Dragons play a very large role in a successful Netflix series, Stranger Things. So there is a lot of fan hype and nostalgia for Dungeons and Dragons in general. And so there is a lot of things that are helping Baldur's Gate 3 basically become an anomaly in gaming. But that's where it's an anomaly. And anomalies hit very seldom. And they're...
I'm sorry, I got fucking... I was not expecting that subscribe. Oh, come on! Guys! Stop asking people to subscribe at the start of the video. This is a 17-minute video. I haven't seen what your fucking content is yet. You put this at the end, because the people you want to subscribe are the people who subscribe at the end, because they watch the whole goddamn thing. You don't want someone who just watches the first 30 seconds, then just fucking clicks subscribe and leaves? Fuck that.
There's no way to really make it as some standard for it to happen time and time again. For starters, one of the main praises of Baldur's Gate 3 is there's no microtransactions.
Yes, it's fantastic that a modern game can do this at full price and be really good. And just goes to show, hey, developer, or I should say publishers, let's be honest here, maybe shoving your games with microtransaction isn't actually good. Hello, Strellig. Welcome to the stream. We're doing one more video, so don't worry. You're at the tail end, but you're not at the very end.
A feature-complete game, and that you get it all for paying the base price of the game, and there's no plan for DLC, which I think is ironic considering Larian released Divinity 2 and then Divinity 2 the enhanced edition, so that means...
Okay, but that's not DLC. That's an update to the original content, because they update their games constantly. That's not the same thing, my guy. And I'm gonna be honest, considering how big Baldur's Gate 3 is, I don't blame them for not wanting to do DLC. It makes sense. The amount of content that's all... Speaking of, all of it is voiced, by the way. I haven't encountered a single quest that was just text. It's honestly insane. Every single NPC has some voice line or something. Like, yeah, I don't blame them for not wanting to do, especially because this took like 3 years of early access. And yeah, not every game needs DLC, exactly. Sekiro didn't really get DLC. I mean, it got an update to do boss rush. That was a requested feature. But they didn't get an expansion. It didn't need it.
They're charging for enhanced upgrades, where if this was an Xbox first-party studio game, I wouldn't be charged for those upgrades.
Except Baldur's Gate, Divinity Original Sin 2 Enhanced Edition, when that came to consoles, that was the version. And wait a minute, hold on a second. Guys, aren't all the fucking upgrades for the Enhanced Edition, like, when that came out for Divinity, wasn't that a free upgrade for everyone who owned it on PC? Wasn't that a free upgrade? You didn't have to pay for it? I'm going to look that up real quick. Hold on. Or... Yes, you're such a fucking... You got it for free. If you own Divinity before the Enhanced Edition came out, you got the Enhanced Edition for free. What are you talking about? They only charged the console players because that was the first time that game came to those systems. Was with the Enhanced Edition. What are you talking about, my guy? Oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is a good one. Oh yeah, we should have done this from the start. We could have fucking finished it.
So they're skirting the issues. They might not.
No, you're just woefully misinformed.
Like to release microtransactions, but they do like to release upgraded versions of the game for a cost.
Only to systems it wasn't on before. But hey, I'm not surprised a channel who's in defense of microtransactions doesn't understand that, hey, people who owned the game before get it for free because it's just an update.
What makes the whole argument of a feature-complete game even more comical is the people on social media.
The only thing comical here, dude, is your fucking god-awful earrings. Jesus fuck. What? Oh, those things are hideous.
Media that are making this argument. The people on YouTube, Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it, other platforms, that it is a feature-complete game with no microtransactions.
That's right. It is. It is. No matter what you say, that's not going to change that. It is. You can experience all the content that is in the game when you buy it once. You have access to all of it. May not be able to do it in one singular playthrough, but hey, it's an RPG. You're supposed to play it multiple times, right? I'm planning to do multiple playthroughs, especially a second one with friends. That'll be fun.
But the vast majority of channels that are making these arguments are laced with microtransactions. We're talking about...
What? Okay, I know he's going to say it, but I'm curious. What the hell does he mean channels are laced with microtransactions? Because that's an odd thing to say. And it makes me wonder if he knows what a microtransaction is. Oh my god, guys, do you think he's going to fucking talk about like channel memberships? Do you think he's going to call channel memberships a fucking microtransaction? Or like super chats?
About people that have monetized their channels.
Oh! Oh no! God forbid! God forbid people who can monetize their channel want to make money doing something they enjoy. Oh, the horror! The shame! How dare they! Don't they know how hypocritical it is to make money off of something they work on? Oh, this might need to be a video. God damn it. This might need to be a fucking video.
At any time, you got to intrusively get a commercial, whether you like it or not. I'm pretty sure they're appearing on this channel, and I haven't even monetized yet.
So then by your own admission, you also do microtransaction shit. By your own logic, because your shit probably gets fucking claimed. Yeah, what does that have to do with Baldur's Gate not having microtransactions? Dude, ad revenue is not the same as microtransactions. It's a way for the channel to get support. And guess what? A lot of channels, like myself, we don't do fucking no skip ads. When I put ads on my videos, I always make sure to have them be skippable. Because I know people who want to watch the channel, they just skip it. Or I suggest people fucking use shit like Revance or ad block. Because, you know, I expect my viewers to be savvy. Because they are. But that's not the same as a microtransaction, my guy. Getting money for just ad revenue is not the same.
They also have subscriptions down in the bottom. Like, hey, give me money monthly.
Oh no! Giving people away to support the channel they want to support. What? Do you think Patreon's a microtransaction? Like, listen, a lot of people in my channel right now got gifted subscriptions. They're probably not going to re-up once it goes, because I understand, it's fine. Doesn't matter. People want to become a member of the channel, that's cool, but I'm not going to fucking force them, or I'm not going to say I'm going to gate content for you, I'm going to treat you any less. This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? What kind of logic is this? Dude, you have fucking Elder Scrolls Online footage. And that game is riddled with some of the most egregious microtransactions I have ever fucking seen. What's that? You want to change your fucking character appearance? $15, please. You wanna turn into a werewolf or vampire, but don't wanna actually find someone to bite you, or can't find someone to bite you, or find the NPCs that do it because people keep killing them? $15, please. Like, no wonder you're in defense of microtransactions, because if you weren't, you look incredibly hypocritical as you're playing and showcasing this fucking game.
I'll let you know, these little exclusive badges. But also, they have these Patreons where they paywall content behind their Patreon accounts where you can have.
I mean, not everyone. Some people just use Patreon as just a normal tip jar. Like, some people do that shit, right? I mean, and sometimes there's channels that focus on that shit. Like, I donate to one Patreon, and that is a Snark Tank, because I get early access episodes, and I get and I can answer, and I can get my questions read. That's it. It's $5 a month. I can spare that. But also, those episodes, they come to free feeds a week later. But that's not a bad thing, dude. Some people want to support their favorite content creator. Let's be honest here, my boy. The only reason you don't like it is because no one supports you. No one wants to. Because who would? You have good audio. I'll give you that. Yeah, you have a decent camera there. But your fucking presentation leaves a lot to be desired. And your arguments just make no fucking sense. We're 2 minutes in, and you just embarrass yourself, to be perfectly honest. Oh my god. Oh, I made such a good decision switching to this. Oh my god.
Have early access to their new hot videos, and basically.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think I not only do I not like locking content early access to like videos if you're a content creator, but it also just hurts. It also just ends up hurting you, because the more views you get in a short amount of time, the more money you actually get from ad revenue. Because there are videos I have that over time reached let's say like 15K. Like, there's a Spider-Man fanboy video I did that reached 15K after like 6 months, right? Pretty good. Didn't make nearly as much money as the video, the Xbox video I did that hit 20K within like 2 days. So I don't think having early access to episodes is actually a good idea. I don't think it works, but I understand it. And if you're making enough money, you can probably afford to do it, right? But like, for most channels, it's not a good idea, because like especially if you have ads on, that's what you're focusing on. Like, you don't want your views to stagnate.
Nobody that pays for that access fee gets it like days later, if ever. And these are all forms of.
If ever, who the fuck are you watching where they paywalled content and said it would come out and didn't come out? Sounds to me you're just salty you fucking got scanned by someone.
Microtransactions, paywalling, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's
Now be nice, not everyone can be as entertaining as you, so be nice. I refuse. I'll be as mean as I want.
basically panhandling for extra money. But rules for thee, not for me.
Well, I gotta rewind because I fucking missed it. Is that about super chats?
If ever. And these are all forms of microtransactions. Pay.
No. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it isn't. It categorically isn't. That's not the same. This isn't content that people made and just shoved off, with the exception of early access. Even then, like, not everyone does that, my guy. Are you stupid? Let me ask you something, buddy. When you were little, did your mom accidentally drop you down a flight of stairs? Or maybe she took you to a zoo, she was in a monkey exhibit, a monkey reached out and kind of like pushed a little too hard on that soft spot in your head? Like, what is it? What is it, guy? What happened to you? What caused you to be like this?
Walling, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's basically panhandling for extra money. But rules for thee, not for me. Over on YouTube, apparently because that you're a YouTuber, that this doesn't apply to you, you should be allowed to
No, it doesn't apply to us because your comparison doesn't make sense. They're two completely different things. Channel support is not the same as a microtransaction. Especially because people watch the content for free. People aren't paying to have access to content to begin with. You don't pay for YouTube, my guy. Unless you want YouTube Premium, but all that gets you is YouTube Music and obviously the fucking, like, no ad shit. Oh, you missed some good shit, Dragonborn. He's calling channels, subscriptions, super chats, Patreons, microtransactions. That people who complain about microtransactions are hypocrites because most channels have this stuff. Even though it's just people supporting their favorite content creator. It's not the same as a microtransaction in a video game that I pay for.
Transaction, panhandle, monetize, all this fun stuff. But if a developer does it or a publisher, well, they're a totally sacrilegious, evil individual.
Because most of the time they put it in full price games and it's content that was already made and designed for the game, but they pulled out to make an extra profit that they didn't need to do. Like, I don't give a shit what microtransactions are in a free-to-play game, right? Like, I've seen free-to-play games like gacha games like Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail. They're super predatory. But no one really argues for them because it's fucking free-to-play. Who gives a shit what a free-to-play game does, right? They gotta make money somehow. Some of them do it more greasily than others. Some do it better than others, like Warframe. But when you put that shit in a full-price game, yes, that is scummy. Because you are already charging me a premium to play this game, and now you want to charge me for extra content that I probably would have just gotten in the olden days by leveling up, or, you know, completing quest rewards, or completing certain achievements. Hey guys, remember in Halo when you used to earn your fucking armor? Remember that? Zam!
Hence the Welcome to Hell shirt from Sum 41. Great concert. So.
Oh man, you bought a shirt from a concert? They must. Oh man, I can't believe Sum 41 is pulling out microtransactions. Oh god, the fact this guy's a Sum 41 fan is fucking. Ugh. Great. Oh my fucking god. I'm now out of water. I had 3 bottles ready. I'm like, this will be enough. Nope, it wasn't.
That being said, the Studio Larian has been proudly, we've had no microtransactions in our game.
That's right.
Which is, you know, very well done. But at the same time, without microtransactions, you can also kind of see some of the cracks, in my opinion. And that.
How? What cracks could possibly be made by a company not cutting out content for extra money? I'm very curious to hear what you have to say.
Is the fact that you were not able to get enough resources to launch the game across all platforms simultaneously.
Oh my god, is he using... Is he trying to say the reason it's not on Xbox is because of they didn't have microtransactions, they didn't have money? Is that what he's saying, chat? Because, buddy, early access games that have microtransactions, they don't tend to do well. And the game is already $60 in early access for 3 years. They got the money. It's fine. And even if they put microtransactions in on full release, that wouldn't change the fact that it's not on Xbox yet because it's not related to money. It's related to issues with the Series S achieving split screen because Microsoft demands console parity for some reason. That's not a money issue, that's a time and resource issue. Even if they had all the money in the world to fucking work on it, it still wouldn't come out the same time as the Xbox version because, you know, things like that take time. You realize time moves forward, right? Linearly, right? You can't go backwards, my guy. Time doesn't work like that. We're three-dimensional creatures. Oh, this is a doozy. Yeah, this is a good one.
See, microtransactions are like taxes. Nobody's happy about them, but they're there. If they are struck well enough in a balance, they actually do good things, like
No, they don't. Unless the game is a free-to-play, microtransactions almost always actively hurt the game. Hell, even sometimes free-to-play isn't enough. Fucking Destiny's technically free-to-play, and its microtransactions are getting worse. They're fucking paywalling fucking gunsmithing. You can literally pay to get crafting materials earlier in Destiny to craft the god roll gun that you need, assuming you have the frame, and kill it in PvE or PvP. Hell, we're talking about a company that can't be bothered to make ritual armors every 3 months, but will put out like 5 or 7 different fucking Eververse armor sets. For every game that microtransactions do help keep it alive, like Warframe, there are like 5 that make it worse. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, the only DLC it had is the Deluxe Edition, and you get it for free if you had early access. Yep, because I have it. And you know what it is? It's just Divinity Original Sin 2 themed stuff that doesn't actually do anything.
filling potholes, keeping the lights on, and basically making your city or place to live an overall somewhat decent place to look at by planting trees and other fun stuff.
What is he talking? Wait, what? What? Wait, hold on. What the fuck is he talking about? Huh? Planting trees? What? What developer's planting trees? What? Okay, no. I gotta fucking... Okay, so Red Hood, the way it worked is in the season of the Deep, the most recent season that ends next week, there was a material you can get in the free tab of the season pass. I forget what it's called, but essentially you can use these. So let's say you're trying to get the Aikalo shotgun, right? You need about 5 of those frames, those red border frames, to transmute, so you can unlock the blueprint, right? What this little thing does is it allows you to bypass getting that many for that requirement. So if you want the, so like that thing counts for 1 of those blueprints, and you need 5 total for the gun. So I believe the season gives you a total of 5 or 7. So if you have a gun that you want to get, but you don't have any blueprints for yet because it's not dropping, you can use that to get all of them instantly. And the reason why it's pay to win is because you can pay to increase the battle pass, to increase tiers, and you're able to do it for the first time. I noticed in Destiny at like the start of the season. So like 100 silver for a tier, right? So like it is effectively pay to win because you can craft god roll guns, because the best guns in PvP that decimate right now are guns that you craft. So by allowing people to buy the tiers early to get that material faster, effectively makes it pay to win. I gotta rewind this too, because like, is he talking about ESO shit or is he talking about actual developers? Like, what is happening?
And that is the fact that you were not able to get enough resources to launch the game across all platforms simultaneously. See, microtransactions are like taxes. Nobody's happy about them, but
And fuck taxes. That's what I say. A crowd named Hello supports tax evasion. No. Oh god, that's gonna get clipped.
they're there. If they are struck well enough in a balance, they actually do good things like filling potholes, keeping the lights on.
Why is he talking about potholes? That's the city. Oh my god, he's conflating. Oh my god, I just got it. Oh my god, he thinks microtransactions are taxes. Oh my fucking god. Bro, I can't opt out of paying my fucking taxes, my guy. That is not the same as a microtransaction. Oh my god, you're so fucking stupid. Holy shit. Oh my... Oh no, this is gonna be a video. Cause like it's gonna be heavy storming on Sunday and Monday. I'm gonna work on this. This is gonna be a video. You know what? You know what, chat? No. It's 8:30. My roommates are probably getting ready to go to sleep, so I should probably stop now. But this is gonna be a video. Expect this around Tuesday or Monday night, if possible. But no, this is the video. Oh hell yeah. Cause holy shit, that is oh my god. Oh, I knew it was bad, but I had no fucking idea. Alright. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you once again for the gifted memberships, all the super chats. It always means a lot. That video, expect a video response. That is definitely going to be happening. And then apart from that, next week's going to be that and an Armor Core stream, because once again, God King Mitty gifted me fucking Armor Core, so thank you for that. So definitely expect a stream on that when it releases. Don't worry, Sherlock. Hey, Sherlock, don't forget, I always keep the live streams up. Like, even if they're unlisted, you can go to the live stream tab and actually view, so you want to go back and see, because let's be honest, you missed some good shit. I would highly recommend you go back and check it out. So, with that all the way, I'll see you guys next time.